Hello, hello. Good morning, friends. Welcome to My Funded Futures and My Funded TV. I am Terry Trades. We have our amazing, energetic, kind, powerful, expert trader, Tom Sabo. Hi, Tom.
Hello. Good morning, Terry. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. Good morning to Abhishek and Magnus, Trevor and Nate and Aaron and everybody at MyFundedTV. And special welcome to Terry. How is your morning so far?
It's going great. I'm feeling great. How's your morning, Tom?
Well, morning is as usual. I mean, the market is kind of going crazy, but you know what? I'm energized also because it's Friday. We can do whatever we want on Friday. So we're having lots of fun. We have lots of energy and yeah. So who knows? We're full of surprise. Anyway,
I heard something. Did you guys hear something?
I did hear something. I just wanted to say that we're gonna have some fun. I was like Trevor Almighty from that movie anyway. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today, guys. That's for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of fun, MyFundedFutures just dropped a forum into our chat. Make sure you get your name on that forum for a chance to win a free account from MyFundedFutures. You do have to be present in order to win, so make sure you stick around. If you see your name announced in chat as a winner, make sure you tag at MyFundedFutures Prop Firm. Good luck.
Oh, yeah. Good luck, everybody.
So we have so much to talk about, Tom. I'm so excited about our show today.
I don't even know where to start, by the way. We have lots of things. Yes.
We do. I'll share the schedule, though. So today is Friday. You are watching Terry and Tom on the Morning Push. At 10 o'clock, you will have Pine Tree Trader. 10:30, you'll have Mr. Zink. And then at 11:30, you will have the twins, Husk and Methodical Man. I think they're back from their vacation, maybe. I think so.
They are back. They are back. And like I saw a picture of them in a Speedo. You guys don't want to see that image. So anyway, it burned into my brain forever. Anyway. So anyway, they're back.
They're back. They're back. Let's take a look at the charts, Tom. What do you see this morning?
Oh, yeah. Let's go. So just a quick review, and this is actually, I'm on the 5-minute NQ right now. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I'm going to start from the 1-hour chart. So yesterday we had this really strong push at the market open. I was actually a little bit surprised there, but yeah, we pushed like more than 400 points, but it was really quick at the 9:30 open. And ever since then, and I'm switching back to the 5-minute here, we're kind of ranging. So you see all this. It's like terrible. It's a terrible range, guys. I mean, I really don't want to, I don't want to be part of this range anytime. The thing is, what happened, hold on, how do I delete this? Okay, clear everything. Okay, so the thing is, there was no clear entry here. And I chose today to scalp my way into oblivion. The thing is, I tried to do some scalping in the London session, was looking for supply demand zones, didn't really work through, slightly ended up in the profit, but all I could do is just use some order blocks and try to go for some swing highs and swing lows here. And eventually the market was slowly edging higher to previous day high, which was on the micro at 273. Now we do have another level up there at 319. I have to look to the, oh yeah, and that's a swing high, which is actually, let me zoom in. So zoom out on the 1 hour. That's a supply zone high. So 30,319.75. We are very close. I think that's a very good level as drawn liquidity. So I'd like to see one push even before the market opened to that 319. As usual, we kind of aiming for some pew trades here. I don't think I want to front run it, but I will think about it. I think it just has to be taken out. It would only make sense because we actually taken everything on this push since yesterday. So getting back to the 5-minute here, as I said, it's not far. Actually, how far is that? It's like 50 points. It's nothing for NQ. If we can take that out, I would be actually looking for potential shorts. I think everybody kind of wanted to see the market reprice this push since yesterday. We have some really good levels down there. We have the 30K down there as well. So I would be looking for short positions, but we'll be ready to take out that 319, everyone. That's what we'll be looking for, or at least what I will be looking for on gold. You're kind of seeing the same bullish pattern here. It's also interesting to see how gold and NQ kind of goes hand in hand in the past few months. Usually it should be the opposite way, but yeah, NQ is also pushing higher. There is a swing high at 4,444.4 or 7, but anyway, almost went up there. I think it's going to try one more swing to the top and take out that level, and that is yesterday AM session high. So there's a really good swing high there. That's like a really short-term prediction, I would say, but like, who knows? I would be careful with the shorts yet on gold. Otherwise, I would still be looking for short opportunities, but wait for confirmation, wait for a structure, and wait for displacement lower. We do have some good levels. We have the midnight level down there. We do have a demand zone down at 43.82. So I'm not going to chase it with the long trade. Just be careful. Previous day high. If we if we stay above 4,444, then maybe we can target that 65 up there. But we need to stay there for like a couple of 5-minute candles to be closed up there, and then we can maybe aim for that previous day high level on gold. Yeah, so that's on gold. And ES, let's see. 7,838, kind of like the same situation. ES is also, kind of dragged itself into this range and not ready to move on in neither direction. I would say, I was checking ES during the London session. It was really terrible. I would say the volume was absolutely low. So I don't even know what to say about ES. Obviously, more push to the upside, 78.38. But let's focus back on NQ. I really want to see that 319. Maybe I will take a jump. I'm going to think about it for a few more minutes, and we'll see. I want to see that 319 should be taken out, guys. So let's be reactive as always. All right, with the pew trades. Thank you. That's all I have.
Sounds good. Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
And it's Friday, so don't overdo it. I'm telling myself.
Don't overdo it, everybody. Don't overdo it. If you made your profits throughout the week, awesome. If you ended up in the red, don't be a hero on a Friday. It's not for that. But you can obviously continue to trade. There should be or could be some good setups, but Friday is not here to over leverage and try to make up for all the losses. So this is not it. But there could be some good opportunities here. Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule as far as scheduled news. We did have core retail sales month over month. It did come out at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And let me get an update here.
Okay.
It came in lower than expected. Lower, negative.
I haven't even checked that number. Lower than expected.
Yeah,
okay.
It came in at negative 0.3%. The forecast was 0.2%. That was the core retail sales. Retail sales month over month, negative 0.6% versus the forecast was 0.2%. NQ didn't really react very much based on it. It initially, the news dropped and then it did go higher, but now we're just barcoding at around that 8:30 5-minute candle.
Go on. Sorry, go on. I just wanted to say that we had the initial reaction there. I feel like there could have been some news leakage again before the news release. I think the candle at 10 minutes after 8 could have been a possible leaked information. I don't know. I saw that it was really fast, and it was really just all of a sudden drop from 8:10 through like 8:13, and then the market corrected itself. I feel like that there was something, maybe some information like that. Yes. But the thing is, the numbers, I would say, the numbers wise, it should be going lower. But on the technical side, the market still, I think the market still wants to take out that 319. And then also because of the news, I think everything would be fine for a potential elevator move to the downside. So who knows? Maybe all the way down to 30K. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Interesting. Okay, if we go down to 30K, then that means we will take out the overnight low.
Mm-hmm.
Very
yeah. So we'll see.
We do have prelim U of M consumer sentiment coming out at 10 a.m. and prelim U of M inflation expectations and also business inventories month over month, all at the same time at 10. And then at 3 o'clock, we have Trump speaking.
Yeah, so power hour could be interesting, guys. I don't want to jinx it. I think it could be a bit of a gamble to trade from from 9 a.m. It's going to be 3 p.m. in my time, but yeah, from 9, be careful. 9, oh come on, it's your time. It's 3 in my time. It's 9. I'm always mixing up the time zones, guys. But it's going to be in the night time for me. I'm not trading that. I think it's going to be like walking on a minefield, really. So I wouldn't do anything with that. But with the University of Michigan sentiment, that's a survey based, so wouldn't be expecting too much of a movement from that. Although I can imagine that the market could be flatlining a couple of minutes before, but should not be shaking the market too much, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking about my plan today. I'm like, okay, Terry, what's your plan?
So what's your plan, Terry?
My plan is, thank you, Tom.
What's your plan, Terry? Because please, I want to know plan.
Tom is the best. Okay, so my plan is to take 2 trades max live, and then just be done with the day. No matter what, just be done. Because I think I am over trading, and when I overtrade, that's when I get into trouble. And I got some great advice from Adrian and also Alfred this morning, and they're like, yeah, just do two to 3 trades per account, and then you're done. Because like, how many times have you screwed it up because of over trading too much in one account specifically, right? It's like you just go sometimes. And if I'm telling myself, if I'm going to trade multiple accounts, just make sure I keep rotating.
Yes, that always saved me, and I do like this plan. This is exactly what saved my rear end many times, like rotating those accounts. I always go back to copy trading, guys. I'm gonna be super honest with you guys. I always go back. I always go back to back. Like, I want to leverage those trades because sometimes, like everybody, I do have my own, winning circles there. Like, I want to get some more. I want to get some more, and it's really, boggling my mind. Like, I want to leverage this winning streak like as much as possible, but at the end, I'll be honest, I just cannot handle the pressure. If I try to do it with like more than 5 or 6 accounts, everything goes absolutely south. So I just can't handle it. With 2 or 3 accounts, I think I feel comfortable. So I did my pressure tests about that. I think I'm okay with copying 2 or 3 accounts. So I salute to all the traders out there who are able to copy 5 or 10 accounts or more, who knows, but it's too much pressure. That's it.
You know what, Tom, sometimes I wonder if the copy trading is really about the math, like the statistics behind it. Like, because we're copy trading, it's basically off of one trade idea. So if you think about it, our bankroll needs to be like times, let's say I'm copy trading 5 accounts, then my bankroll would need to be like 5 times that size. And for a lot of us, we don't have like unlimited financial resources. So sometimes I wonder if that's just part of it, because I am with you. When you brought up copy trading, my face, I went like this because I've recently lost so many accounts copy trading, and I was actually going to write a post on my X account saying I will not copy trade, I will not copy trade, like, because it gets us into trouble. And I just wonder if it's part of that is like the math behind that, and then the way it affects us emotionally to see that much red on your screen. It like, man, it's hard. It
is. And one key takeaway for this year, and I know we still have plenty of time from this year, but whenever I tried copy trading with more than just 3 accounts, like 5 plus or more, so I did try it this year, ended up in the worst possible way. So I blew up those accounts. So I tried to mix it with like a couple of fundeds, 2 or 3 fundeds, copied with some evals, and everything. Just I just couldn't handle it, because You know, when I look at the copy trader, so when I lose a trade with like, and I'm down like $200, I look at the account balances. I'm seeing like, oh my gosh, I'm 6 times $200 down. That's a lot of like loss, you know, especially if I look at my funded accounts. I'm like, that's too much pressure. And especially if you're working on those funded accounts for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row now, and you're trying really hard, especially in this market, and you know, you put together like $1,000 or $1,500 of profit on each of those accounts, and all of a sudden just one bad session can turn everything upside down. And I just don't want to have that feeling. When instead I was rotating the accounts, everything was smooth sailing, quote unquote, even when I was having a bad streak, because yeah, one account was down $500 or $600. I was easily switching to the next account. I was like, okay, this account is done for today. Let's switch to the next one. And I come back the next day. And this saved me like endless amount of times, many times. So just always go back to square one. But again, I'm not giving up on copy trading. I will push it. I will try it. I do want to leverage those trades, those winning streaks. So guys, if you're brand new in trading, by the way, if you're brand new in trading, especially with prop firms, I would say the worst thing you can do is copy trading. Do not copy trade. The worst thing you can do is go into copy trading immediately. All right. So just go with one account. That's what I would do. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I remember I made that mistake and I loaded up on, oh, there's that sound.
Everybody go quickly.
So many already this morning. This is a second one. Drop what you're doing. A form. There it is. The form is dropped in chat. Make sure you get your name on that form for a chance to win a free account from MyFundedFutures. You do have to be present in order to win. So make sure you stick around. If you see your name announced by MyFundedFutures prop firm in our chat, make sure you tag them to let them know you're here. Otherwise, you won't get the account. And then everyone in chat, everyone says reroll.
You'll feel sorry. You know? Yeah.
Exactly. So today is the final day, you guys, of the 50% off sale. I can share my screen if you'd like. This is the last day. This is the last day. If you have not snatched this up, make sure you do, using code YouTube, the best code. If you use code YouTube, it does help to support the channel. So thank you so much. Every time you enter in code YouTube, you will always get the best discount. So 50% off any size, the Rapid Builder Pro plan. Do you know that song?
I don't know, but you know what? We're gonna make a song from this. I'm liking it. The Rapid Builder Pro. The Rapid Builder Pro. Okay, all right. Okay,
Trevor,
we're gonna rehearse about this.
Made that song. Yeah. Shout out to Trevor. Tom and I will have to perform it live for you one day.
We'll do it.
With the dance. Okay, for people who don't know, Trevor made a short of this promo featuring Tom and I from clip from one of our live streams, and it's so good. Yeah.
It was too good.
Okay. So, yes. So this plan ends today, and then we also, sale. And then we also have the rapid end of day. This is limited time, you guys. If you would like this plan, make sure you select it. I made the mistake of selecting the regular one and not the rapid end of day. So heads up. This is limited time. We don't know how long it's going to last for. What makes this plan so special is that we have end of day drawdown in the eval and in the funded. One-time fee only. You will not get rebilled on it. 90-10 split, no DLL, and up to $10,000 per payout request. Like, it's insane. So 20% off. Yeah, it's great. I requested a payout from this already. And what was it? Like, I made over $9,000 day one on it in funded. And then I requested, and I was able to request once it updated. I was like standing there next to the computer with my mouse. I was like waiting. I was like waiting. Yeah, and the money hit my bank account. The money hit my bank account in like 18 minutes from the moment I requested to the money actually in my bank account. Yeah.
18 minutes later, Terry was at the shopping mall already. I know.
Yes. The money is already spent.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have to get more of these accounts for sure. I do love them. Tom, have you been trading the rapid end of day yet?
Oh, definitely. I love it. I mean, it kind of feels the same for me, like the original rapid account, because even on the funded stage, like I'm going for base hits, but I love it, and I try not to oversize, so I still use like as low positions as possible, like small risk as possible, like just a few micros here and there. So I don't really feel the difference yet, but I do know at least like the end of day trailing on the funded stage definitely giving me kind of it's easing the pressure. Let's just say that. All right. So it's definitely easing the pressure. I'm not getting scared if I'm kind of in a home run trade, because I do want to have some home run trades if possible. The pressure is definitely lower because I don't have to, do some advanced risk management and maybe trail my stop or stuff like that. So it's definitely giving you guys a bit of an extra edge. And then don't worry, you can easily get to the threshold if you go for those base hits, by the way. So anyway, I like it. I love it. That's definitely my favorite right now. Yeah.
Yes. I love this plan and also the pro plan. Those are my two favorites. Yeah. I suck at intraday trailing, Tom. I suck at it.
Well, it's always good to be super honest with everybody. I mean, I feel you there, Terry, because I also let's just face the reality, like intraday trailing is not good if you're having some stress issues with that risk management, if you like to oversize those positions. Like intraday trailing is kind of forcing the trader to slow it down a little bit there, take it slowly, step by step, because that's the main purpose. That it's technically forcing you, which is good, but you got to be really disciplined to remind yourself, like, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Although, of course, with the end of day trading account on the funded stage, you do have that potential to get those quick home runs. So that's why both the pro and the rapid end of day is like a really, really, really huge hit for those of you who really want to get quickly into those profits. So yeah, it's a subjective thing. It's a personal preference. But yeah, I do know. I mean, I have some trouble with intraday trading sometimes as well, just like everybody.
Yeah. Tom, you're so great. You just are so encouraging. You keep it real. You really are.
I'm just a regular guy who trades. That's it. And you know what? I just did some calculation earlier in my London stream, and I was like, it took me actually 3 years and 10 months to be able to pull out payouts from trading prop firms, like on a regular basis. My first payout is, you guys heard it from me earlier, like it took me 2 years, 7 months, and another extra year, I would say, to be a little bit more consistent in trading payouts. Now, the best inspiration, or one of the best I can give you guys, if I could do it, just a regular guy, understanding nothing about trading, and if I could do it, it took me 2 years, 7 months to get that first payout. That anyone can do it. So as long as you're not giving up, you're gonna make it. That's for sure. That's it. That's reality. Yes.
Absolutely. I feel the same way, Tom. I'm like, if I can do it, you can do it. Like, really.
That's
if
it.
I can do it, I know you can do it. I see Pine Tree Trader is in chat right now.
Hey, Pine.
Hi, Pine.
What's up? Pine is taking a lot of payouts nowadays, right? He's just smashing the builder account. He was smashing the rapid account. So did he say yesterday he took out another payout? I don't even remember.
Yeah, he did on, I think, his builder account. And you guys, it took him about 3 years to get his first payout, I believe, from prop firms. So there you go. Exactly what we're saying. Like, don't give up. If we can do it, you can do it too, for sure. I have so much news to share today. So we have about 4 minutes until the market is going to open. I am going to save some news for a little bit. We have our total segment about 34 minutes left. Myth will be streaming. My mistake. Myth will be streaming and not with Husk, because he'll be driving back from his vacation. So later today, you guys will get Myth and Myth alone. Maybe in his Speedo. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that Husk is stuck on the highway in a Speedo, and, that's what happened. But Myth is going to be able to handle the stream. I'm sure about that.
Okay. Oh, I can share my screen. This is another news thing. So much to
Okay.
share with you this
Oh
morning.
my gosh.
Look at this. This is
What
new.
is?
Have you seen it?
I'm gonna be honest. No, I didn't. So what is this?
Yes. This is the new graphic of our leaderboard with MyFundedFutures. And look how cool this is. So now you can view it based on sim funded leaderboard. Here we go.
Oh wow.
And then you can look at the live leaderboard. So these are our live traders. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. And then the sim funded. So, or you can look at all. I love
Wow.
this. Shout out to whoever made this happen. I discovered it this morning. I was like, wait, this is new. I have to share this with all my friends.
I also do love like the dashboard and everything, the MyFundedFutures website and like all the data that you can check and like share and look into. Like it's just amazing. Lots of insights, by the way. That's one of the many things I really love. That MyFundedFutures is always updating the dashboard, and I just love this new graphic. It's really amazing.
Yes, and I love that it says the size of the account. So this account, I believe, started at a $2,000 account, which is amazing. So the champion, congratulations to you, A.S. You're at $65,650.36. Woo!
Let's go.
From a $2,000 account. Like, what?
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, technically yes. Yeah. Amazing.
Incredible. Yeah. Okay, so only 2 minutes before the open. Tom, do you see anything in your chart?
I really want to see, I want to believe, but the thing is, I want to go for that 319. I don't know why. Like, so we had that candle on, I'm not on the 1 minute right now, and we had that candle with that huge spike at 13 minutes after 8, so 8:13. I'm just checking if that actually swept in. Okay, it didn't. So yeah, so on the micro we might going to drop down to 200 because there are some relative equal lows there at 206, 207. I'm not sure if we can do it. I want to see it go up to 319. I don't know why, but I mean, I know why, but I really want to see that level taken out and then seeing the drop. But if this one's just gonna keep crawling down there, then it might I'm gonna call that this candle, the 813 candle, is gonna be the news candle. I know that the news release was later, but I just have a feeling that this was the actual reaction for the news. There had to be some news leakage. That's why the market took it so bad, the data. And I think that's the data low down there, 206. And I kind of feel like that, yeah, I do think that the market wants to take out that level. So let's see what's going to happen. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Oh, can we get Tom's chart on the screen, please?
Oh, it's fine. Sorry. All right, so
oh, there we go.
Yeah,
thank you.
There we go.
Here we go.
So yeah, there you go. Okay, a bit of a push there. Pushing higher. I'm just gonna put the pew pew screen out here so you guys see if I enter a trade. Let me do something. Terry, what should I do here?
I think
jumping into a buy.
Buy?
Yeah, I jumped into a long position and I'll try to take off. Actually, it was a terrible entry. Oh my gosh, terrible entry. How could I do this to myself? Very bad entry. I want to peel off 2 micros if it pushes above the 290s up there. Oh my gosh, I entered right at the top. Oh yeah, you guys don't see it. I don't see it. Okay, just give me a second there. I think I'm on the wrong account. Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Which account was this? Hold on. Anyway, I jumped into a long 268 is my entry. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna put it out there. And I'm kind of hoping in that push. Oh yeah, very bad. It's very bad. Here it is. Yeah, I need to kill this trade. Okay, I closed it. It is what it is. I jumped in on a very bad spot, but it's fine. No problem.
Yes, it's a probe trade.
It's a
It's a
probe trade,
famous
so
probe trade.
it's the probe trade. No problem with that. And I wasn't expecting this candle. I mean, the candles to be like this at the open. So again, it's a doji, and I might have to wait for the next move. I might gonna try a breakout trade here as soon as we get out from this doji candle, but we'll see. We shall see. So yeah, a bit of a loss there on the first trade, but it's fine. 390. Yeah, go on.
Oh, so on the 5-minute chart, this candle is engulfing the previous candle. So it'll be very interesting to see how it breaks out of this 5-minute range once we close it. I think I will take the 5-minute orb. I think that could be a good setup. I have seen that where one candle is engulfing and then the next candle is also engulfing. Hopefully that doesn't happen to my 5-minute orb trade. It's rare though. I feel like that's rare as far as trading the 5-minute orb.
Yeah, I took a scalp here to go short, but you can continue on what I'm listening.
I like it. I like it. I want to hop in short too, but I'll wait. I'll live through you, Tom. I'm
just trying to. All right, took off 3 micros. I think it's still nothing special. I'm still in the red, but let's just see if we can take out that data candle low. I'm still gonna be in the red, by the way, but I'm trying to get out from this hole. And yeah.
It's about 30-ish points until we fill the gap from New York's close yesterday. So, and here we go. We're touching VWAP. Go.
All right. Go. Actually, if this stays below the candle at the 930 candle, I might going to go heavy again and try to scalp the last few points here. No, not yet. I want to add to it. It should be taking out that 207. Oh, I missed my opportunity. I wanna wait for a bounce here. All right. Add it to it because we stayed below the 930 candle. So I'm in with 3 micros again. 207.50 is my TP. And let's hope I can get it. Come on. Oh, almost. I need to put a stop loss here somewhere, just in case, because if it reverses, I will be watching for that 319 up there. But let's just take out the data low. Come on. Let's go. I need it. Come on. I need it. Let's go. I need the data low.
It just keeps bouncing off that VWAP. Come on. It's gonna go. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
I feel it too. I feel it in my bones. Come on. Oh my gosh. There you go.
Yay!
Yeah. Made it. So basically, I'm still slightly in the red, but I managed to take back majority of that first losing trade. That was a really silly trade I took. But don't worry, guys. Now that we took out the data low, we're far from being over. So the dance is just beginning. I can't speak today, guys. I had 2 coffees and look at me. So anyway,
it's because you need a third.
I need the third coffee. I definitely need.
You have to get through the second and then get the third. I hopped into a short based off the 5-minute orb, targeting my TP is targeting 178 full size contract in my 150K pro eval with MyFundedFutures that I used one of the promos on. I feel really so good. I saved $100, so it makes me feel good. You're not really spending money if you're saving money, right? It's like,
well, yeah. That's also risk management, guys. Yeah.
Yes. Let's go. Hopefully it works. Okay, so this is my 1 of 2 trades, Tom. You have to please remind me. I can only take 2 trades today.
Okay. One trade is already in. 1 more shot to go. All right. Well, I do like that 187 down there as a good swing low. That's actually in London. That's a London swing low. That could be a good point. The VWAP is holding, but we're below. There you go, going down there.
Let's
187.
go.
187.
Go.
Let's go. We're down there. Where's your TP?
A 178. 178.
Oh, come on.
Down there. Go.
Come on.
Yeah. We're almost there.
Well, it's part of trading, everybody.
Almost.
Come on.
Go. Yeah.
Let's go. Terry is rocking the trading floor today. That's how it's done. On a Friday.
We only get one more now. On a Friday. Yes. Way to go. W's, Tom. We are locked in today.
Oh my gosh. I'm still barely at break even. I'm trying to get back. So I still need a good trade. I still need a trade. Let's see.
You got this. You got this.
Wow. We have plenty of time, everybody. So lots of time. Yeah, we can also reverse here. I need to look at the 1 hour chart real quickly. What is going on? Okay.
Ooh.
Midnight level is down there. 15-minute quick check. Okay.
I wonder
Oh my
if we'll
gosh.
go test yesterday's VWAP. It's possible.
Oh, it wicked down to that fair value gap. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we wicked down to a 15-minute fair value gap from earlier. And now we're seeing that bounce happening, which is fine. All right. I want to get back. I'm in a long position now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's happening, guys. It's happening. 6
It's
micros.
happening.
6 micros. I'm actually taking off.
Ooh,
4
it's heavy.
Micro. 4 micro
Heavy.
at 220. Can I take off 4 micros at 220 because we do have. That's actually an order block. We need to hit that up there. Come on. All right. I need to put a stop loss somewhere though. And I'm definitely locked in on the charts right now.
Yeah. This is very interesting. MyFundedFutures said the VIX is making new yearly lows. That's very interesting.
Oh.
Usually, if the VIX is going down, the markets go higher, right? So,
Mhm. Come on,
That's
let's
interesting.
just one more push
Go.
to 220.
Go.
220. Come on, easy.
go.
Let's push it. Come on. Oh, it's not pushing it. It's not pushing it. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. So here's the first presentation gap, by the way, everybody. We talked about this many times, that it could be a good opportunity to go for. Also, the 930 candle is a good area for... I mean, that's an order block, first presentation gap. We just got to go back into that gap, everyone. We just got to go back.
Yes, it can squeeze all the people who went short.
Let's
and
go.
They didn't
4
book
micros
Yay!
taken. 4 micro taken. Now I'm in the green. I'm in the green, and I'm actually putting this to break even. And I will let the trading gods decide what to do here. I want to see this actually, because we're hitting the order block exactly. I can expect a quick drop from here, but if we close higher than 231, then maybe we can just reprice higher. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm taking off 1 more micro. That's it. I took off 1 more micro. And I'm definitely in the green now. And boy, oh boy, I did the right decision there. I took off 1 more micro, and I'm putting my final TP also to 1 micro. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. Almost out at break even with the final micro here. And out with break even on the 5. But 5 micro in profit taken. So that was actually good. That was good.
W's for
And
Tom.
yeah, got back into profit and made some more. So Yeah, I mean, that's good. Okay, finally. But the reaction was very clean, by the way. And today's motto on my channel was trading and scalping with order blocks. Now, speaking of order blocks, on the 1 minute, the candle, as I said, the 9:30 candle was a picture perfect one. And the reaction right now is really good. So it absolutely reacted perfectly to that level, and especially to that first presentation gap. Now, in a perfect world, we should be continuing down there to the midnight level. But anyway, I like what I see. If we trade higher or close higher, as I said, than 231, then, you know, maybe I can finally target that 319 that I really wanted to go with. What's your plan, Terry?
My plan is to ask you about the likes.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, guys, because it's Friday, and we want to see how we're doing. 204 likes already. Let's go. 204. This is how we do it. Thank you so much. And oh my gosh, we're above 700 viewers. I'm seeing 720 viewers. Guys, thank you so much for spending your precious time here at MyFundedTV. And of course, if you're watching us on X and TikTok, please make sure to hop over, smash that like button, because that's what the YouTube algorithm likes. And oh my gosh, share the stream link and everything. Thank you for the support and the likes. This is how this goes. Let's get to 250 by 10 a.m. That's the goal. All right, we can do it. Easy.
Ooh, we're close. It's at 221 now. Thank you, you guys.
I know you guys. You guys can do it. I know, 100%.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so you're going to wait, Tom, until maybe possible long, potentially?
Yeah, right now I had my first confirmation here, and the first confirmation was that we closed higher than this first presentation gap. We're still inside of the order block. I feel like it's going to break the high. Now, I gotta be really careful here, or at least I try to be careful here. I think it's gonna go to the opening range high. Yeah, so I'm jumping in with 2 micros here. And I want to have a runner, so I'm only going to try to take off 1 micro at the opening range high here, actually 66.50. That's going to be the first exit, and you know, I will try to leave that runner for 315 if I can. If the market lets me to do it, then I'm going to leave a runner into that area.
Oh, it's going.
It's going.
Okay, I'm hopping in long also with 2 micros. Let's go.
All right, let's go. So if we can trade above that level, then my hopes are high to get that 319 as we talked about it. But always make sure to reward yourself with some profit taking, you know. That's how it goes.
Yes. And it's Friday.
And it's Friday. Yeah. It's about fun.
Yes. I'm going to put my stop below the pivot of the 10-minute orb. It's going.
You trade on the 10-minute chart, Terry.
No. It's just, I'm just like, it's just faster to say. Then the second 5-minute candle, I'm like 10-minute orb. Yeah. I think if we can break that 5-minute orb high, then that could potentially send us to go and break the overnight high from pre-market.
Yeah, true to that. Yeah. I think it can happen. And by the way, I'm just kind of curious, like any one of you guys in the chat are trading. Come on, one more push. All right, 1 micro taken off. 1 micro taken off. Now it's a really, really good trade on my end. Like no pressure.
Yeah, and it's going.
It's going. It's a free trade on my end. So I put it to break even, and I'm just kind of hoping that this is going to be a runner. Secured 1 micro profit there. And let's just see. Okay, so okay. All right. I'm doing good. So I went down. That first trade was a really messy one that I took right at the open, but I'm way above. I mean, I'm in a really good profit. I think now I'm swimming in $369 of profit. That's good. Plus the open position, so that's $426. Let's go.
Amazing.
$400 any day. I would love to take that. So That's good.
Absolutely. And that is part of your strategy of the pro trade. I've
Yeah.
noticed usually that first trade, your size smaller,
Yeah.
and that gives you room to continue.
And that the first trade usually gets destroyed quickly, but
it's a probe.
It's a pro, and that kind of gives you a feeling like, okay, now what does the market really want here? We picked up a fair value gap. It's very close to my stop, and I'm still there. I don't know how. I'm still in it, and that's it. All right, I got taken out break even, no problem. It's fine. Did Tom revenge trade? That's the poll. I love that. You know what? I'm gonna choose yes. I did revenge trade.
What?
I did. I know.
You're influencing everyone to vote.
No, I mean, the thing is, guys, it wasn't like a real revenge trade, by the way. It wasn't like a real revenge trade because the risk was controlled. The idea, so even if you think I revenge traded, though, I know it does seem like it. The real revenge trade would have been with like way more bigger position. By the way, first of all, the risk was controlled. I was way within my risk tolerance, within my risk. And it's a really interesting question. It's really a good poll there, by the way. Because whenever you sit down to trade, you got to come up with the plan P&L wise as well, obviously. So I was like, okay, this particular account, I'm good to go down with like $500 or $600 in a loss, no problem. Now, I was already in nearly $200 of profit from the London session on this account. So I gave it, so I had some extra room to trade. So I gave it back. I was still on break even after the first trade, by the way, just telling you guys. And so I was way within my risk limit. And so obviously when I jumped in with 6 micros, and that was also kind of planned because I was absolutely focusing on this first presentation gap and the opening range high. So on my end, although I did take multiple trades, I would like to say that everything was controlled. It was not revenge trading in a classic way, although, oh my gosh, now I'm going to jump into a revenge trade right now because it's going higher like crazy.
It's going. I'm still in the long with 2 micros, so my TP is at 291. Tom, we're almost at 250 likes.
Guys, you know the drill. Just a few more likes. We can easily do it. Like, we're having more than 700 viewers. It's like, it's nothing. I don't know what you guys are doing, watching Netflix or something. I don't know. But just you know, press that like button, and of course, focus on the chat, focus on the charts, focus on the voice of Terry. She has a charming, nice voice. You know, she likes to laugh a lot. So please smash that like, and we can easily get to 250. Easily. All right.
Yes, we can. Listen to my calm voice. Press the like button.
Oh my gosh. You see, this is what you need to focus, chat. Just calm down, relax. Listen to our voice. Listen to Terry's voice because, you know, that's why.
Enjoy the day. It's Friday. You are watching Terry and Tom. Oh, so I have something to share before we go. Please don't let me forget. We have about 11 minutes left. My trade is just like, going back and forth. It's okay. It's a micro.
It's okay.
2 micros. Okay. Yeah. Would you like me to share the thing while the trade runs?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Okay. Here we go. I can share my screen if you'd like.
Of course.
Did you guys hear?
It started. It's happening. I did hear something.
Yes, another giveaway. Everyone, drop what you're doing. MyFundedFutures prop firm has dropped a form, or will drop a form in chat. Make sure you get your name on that form to win a free account from MyFundedFutures. Good luck. You do have to be present in order to win. Make sure you take at MyFundedFutures prop firm if your name is announced. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
So this MyFundedFutures Club, it's official. Matt Leach tweeted, "My Funded Club is officially live. This is the club of all clubs." Amazing. This is very exciting. So it's just launching. It's invite only right now. It grows 2 at a time. My Funded Club opens by invitation. Here's exactly how it works. Step 1, the first 1,000 members, founding members, are handpicked to deliver 2 invites per day. And then step 2, every founding member can invite 2 people per day. Step 3, then everyone who was invited gets to also do that. So go find your favorite influencers, your club members, and then ask them for an invite. It's just going to keep growing.
I also got some messages yesterday that, hey, Tom, do you have an invite? Maybe can you invite? Well, I can tell you guys that I'm in the club as of today. So, you know, we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. I'm also in the club. I like to be in the club. So
yes,
it's such a good feeling.
I love the club. So what happens is you can get points for different things, and then you can redeem those points for rewards like discounts, free accounts. There soon will be merch that you can redeem the points for. So, and other things too. I can share, I took this little quick screenshot here so you can see it. Let me try and bring it. I wonder if I can bring it over.
No problem. Okay. I'm just checking still the charts. Nothing is going on, guys. So don't worry. The market is just going sideways. Yeah. Nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Can you, so I already have 5,000 points, you guys. And then you can redeem them for packs. And then there are really cool things inside these packs. And I'm super excited for the merch store because, as we know, I love merch. I know you love merch too.
I love it. Yeah.
Yes. So it's growing. So heads up, everyone. Make sure you follow Matt Leach on X and follow all of us to see the latest happenings with MyFundedFutures.
Let's go. Yeah, and so far I'm just I'm still kind of scanning what's happening here, and the market is just starting to go sideways again. I really don't like this price action, guys. I'm still liking the 319 level up there. This whole situation just kind of gives me the idea that it might want to sweep a little bit lower again, but hopefully only to get in some more orders, and then could be pushing above the 280s. But yeah, it's not good, guys. It's not good. Not good price action. Better to sit on our hands right now.
Yeah. I wonder if it'll reverse before it goes higher. If it does go higher, I'm not sure. We are just hovering above VWAP. Oh, part of me is tempted to add, but I don't know. You guys, does adding into the trade, is that the same trade? Because remember, I'm only allowed 2 trades today.
I mean,
what do you think?
If you add to it, and if you're still within your risk limits, you can definitely add, because that's the same. That counts as the same trade. You're just basically, modifying your risk. That's all you're doing. So you're changing your risk, but the trade is the same, and you just got to choose. Like, if you can handle that, even if the trade loses, it's up to you. But it's the same trade. Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I think I'm going to add one. I missed a really good entry to add, which would be by the VWAP. So now it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. And I don't even want to know how I just see it. Like, the 5-minute chart looks very bad. It's terrible. It's very bad, guys. It's terrible. And one more hope on the 3-minute, also very bad. Doji candles, wicks on both sides here. It might go back to the VWAP here. It might go down to 217, sweeping some orders there. I don't know why I just can't let go that 319 up there. I think if we would trade lower than 170, I would say, like, okay, let's look for some lower prices. Let's start to look for the daily low at 130 or something, and then maybe we can start to look for repricing that push from yesterday. It's just really difficult to make a decision right now. So I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
I know.
It
I
is
say the same.
Friday. It is Friday. Sometimes it can just kind of chop around and slowly trend higher. Is it
Well,
possible? Maybe.
of course, on Friday it does everything. We are at 265 likes, everybody. Thank you
Yes!
so much for hitting the goal. Nicely done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's how
Thank
it's done.
you. Thank you. Thank
Uh,
you.
so the
I
market.
I
Yeah.
want to add. I want to add. I want to add. Okay, I'm gonna add. I added. Now I'm long 3 micros.
That 3 micros is absolutely manageable, especially in this low volume environment. So don't forget, guys, we're in August. Statistically speaking, August is the slowest month, trading wise, and low volume, low range. So no surprise there. Yeah, the London session was. I mean, nowadays in the past 2 weeks, like in all August, like the London sessions were absolutely terrible, and I just kind of we were hoping in the chat like, oh, let's hope that New York will bring something better. But you know what? I think all the hedge fund managers are on vacation or something. I don't know, but maybe this is what we can expect for the rest of the month. Who knows?
Yeah. How do you trade in kind of choppy conditions, Tom? Like, do you have any tricks to this?
The thing is, this is something I tried to figure out myself as well in the past few years. The best thing is you don't trade, because exactly. So these types of candles, and it could be the same type of barcoding candles could appear on the 5-minute chart, 3-minute, 15-minute. Whenever I see this, that's a really, really huge red flag. Like, don't push the button. As I said a couple of times, maybe I talked about this a few months ago, like you got to come up with an exit plan, and the exit plan is like really just giving yourself some levels for breakouts. So on the upside, I would do nothing until we're not trading above 280, and on the downside, well, since it's just a candle, but it's only a wick here. So let me just zoom in just a little bit here. If I only see wicks on the downside, yeah, using this example, that is not a breakout to me. That's a low probability drop, the market trying to get out from. I know it's technically a breakout, but because the candle closed back inside the range, I don't like it. As soon as I see up close or down close candles below certain levels, swing highs and swing lows, that would give me the idea like, okay, finally we have some displacement. Maybe that's not the right term for it, because smart money traders use the word displacement for other opportunities, but I want to see up close, down close candles. Until if I don't see that, it's just wicking and pulling back into the range, that's a no-go, guys. So I don't want to do anything with this. Maybe the next hour, which reminds me, our segment is almost over. Oh my gosh.
It is, yes. And Ethan is reminding us 1 minute warning. News is coming out in less than 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think, Tom? Last minute thoughts on the day, the week?
Well, the week was amazing. Absolutely. We had great vibes. I think overall we ended up in the green nicely. I mean, I definitely did some I made some calculations. I'm very happy with the market open strategies that we do here at 9:30, and I think so far, even that the market was slow, we had really good trade setups, guys. So the pew trades are still working, and of course next week roundtable as well. And guys, I just want to say that the vibes and everybody is amazing. You guys are amazing. The community is the best. MyFundedTV is the best. So see you guys on Monday, right? That's it.
Yes, you guys are the best. Thank you, traders, for joining us today. Tom and I will be back on Monday. Please welcome Pine Tree Trader. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Yo, what's happening? What's up? Pine Tree's in the chat. Love to see it. What's going on? Thank you, Tom and Terry, for another great segment. I was listening. I had it in the background going. What's up, ES Futures in the house? MMNQ. What's up? I see Aya, Spyro, Melvin, Milty. All right, guys. What are we going to do? I'm going to sling some contracts here or what? We're on a bracket here. All right. Hey, Devil in the house. Jog. Saro. I know I botched all you guys' names. Vegas in the house. I can pronounce that. Smoke Trades. Beatrice. What's going on? Hey, Trevor. Guys, nice work. I was just telling Trevor, nice work on that YouTube short. If you guys haven't seen it, go to MyFundedFutures and check out the short videos that they do. It's pretty awesome. The one with Tom and Terry doing the song, the code YouTube. It's so funny. I don't know. I almost hate to admit it, but I listened to it on repeat for like 10 times while I was driving to the gym the other day. It was almost getting me amped up. It was funny. I love it. Guys, it's Friday. We're all feeling a little wacky. Pena in the house. What's going on, Roger? Means pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we have a great team. I was going to take a long here. Move my stop, though. Right down here. See if we can get up there. I don't know. We'll see. See what the market wants to do here. See if we get a little push up. So I got some daily payouts today. I'd like to just talk about it. It's a beautiful thing. Daily payouts with these rapids, things like that. And what I've been trying to do is just copy trade and using the multiplier, right? So if you have 3 rapid end of day accounts and then trading small. So once I'm over the buffer, trading smaller, it's definitely the way to go. So with MyFundedFutures, you can have up to 3 of those end of day rapid accounts. And so if you guys follow me on my socials and things like that, you guys know I love my daily payouts. Well, I've been talking a lot about sizing down a bit and not trying to go for those home runs once I'm over the buffer. So I was able to do that with a nice trade. Made $250 on the trade, trading just a few micros. And it was during the market open. Caught the nice little dump off the open, risking pretty much 1-to-1, about $250, and end up making $250 across a few accounts. So that really adds up. I call it using the multiplier. So if you can, and like I know Tom was saying earlier, like don't use copy trader if you're a brand new trader, and I absolutely agree with him. So this is not financial advice, but if you're someone that's like getting some payouts and you might be still struggling a bit, but you're starting to find your groove, then I really think that using a few micros once you're over the buffer and using the multiplier. So with like, let's just say you have 3 end of day rapid accounts over the buffer, you can really take advantage of that and get some nice daily payouts without risking a whole lot. So you're not risking a whole lot per account. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So you're spreading your risk out. This is a beautiful trade so far. I like to take 2 off here. Possibly. Take 2 off. Let's leave a runner. Come on, get off there. Let's leave a runner here. There we go. Nice little pop. Stops at break even. Beautiful. Let's go. 20 points. Get that push up. Can we get a little more? Can we take out the high? Hey, Albio, what's going on? What's about the MyFundedFutures Club? So the MyFundedFutures, what is the MyFundedFutures Club? So the MyFundedFutures Club is basically a rewards program, and you'll be able to get rewards by buying accounts and also referring people to the MyFundedFutures Club as well. So once you get accepted into the club, and it's very exclusive. I don't know if you guys, it's the Finer Things Club. We call it the MyFundedFutures Club on this show, but I call it the Finer Things Club. Shout out to The Office. And it's very exclusive. But once you're in, you're able to get 2 links to send to your friends too to join the MyFundedFutures Club. So it keeps going, and you get to open up these packs. I was opening up some packs on my stream last night, which are pretty cool. So let's take this off here. Taking that off. That was a nice trade. 40, 60, 25 points. Off this combo trade, I hopped in a little bit late. I was looking at the chat, but if you guys know anything about my combo trades, you have an inside-outside bar on the 2-minute. You take the break of the 2-minute. Stop goes below. That's where you start. And targeting. So here. So I tried to go long. I should have went long right about here. You know, just a few ticks above. Got in a little bit later. So this actually would have been an even better trade. Cost myself about 5 points. Not a big deal when you're trading micros, but when you're trading minis, you cost yourself 5 points. That's $100. So it's definitely something, you know, you want to pay attention to. But then the stop goes below, and then you just look for whatever. I really don't like to give myself profit targets because I never know what the market's going to give me. But it's just kind of hanging out. It's coming to the top of these wicks, and who knows what it's going to do now. I have a feeling it might push up through those highs. But right now, I'm just going to chill and wait for another trade. So that was a nice trade. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, MyFundedFutures funded the club. So the MyFunded Club, you get these packs. So it's like it goes on the whole theme of the card ripping and the packs, and that's what's cool right now for sure, is the Pokemon and the sports cards and all that good stuff. And you get to open these packs, and then you have a chance to winning up to 99% off on a account. Pretty rare to get it, but it is possible. So they are in there. So not a bad exit there. We are pulling right back to my entry. Pulling back to 242s. See what YM's up to. I don't want to talk about that gap down there from 2 Sundays ago, but it's still down there. At this point, it's just, you might as well just leave it until we get down to. Eventually, I'm going to say, I told you guys. But who knows what it's doing right now. All right, NASDAQ kind of chopping around. Let me in the MyFundedFutures builder. MyFundedFutures builder. That's what I just got the payout on. That's on my mind. The club. Yeah. So at some point, everyone's going to be in the club. I think the reason why they're rolling it out slowly is just because it's still in beta and it's trying. They don't want to overload the system. So kudos to MyFundedFutures for just rolling it out a little bit slowly, and just accepting so many people in a day. How do I get in the club? Well, you gotta know people. You gotta have the inside. It's not what you know, it's who you know. That's how it goes in life, right? Gotta have connections. Yeah, so the way it works is that if you end up getting a link, it's for people that are looking to buy an account. And like Terry was saying earlier, if you get in a link from one of your favorite people, then feel free to use their code. If not, you could always use the YouTube code YouTube, I think, and that way you can you get the sorry. What happens is you get the link, you buy an account, and then use code. I think you can use code YouTube or one of your other favorite people, whatever, and then you'll see it on your dashboard where it'll say My Funded Futures Club on the side, and then from there you'll start earning points. And so when you buy new evaluations or you refer some people, you start getting points, and then you can use those points to get packs, and then the packs you can rip open and then get exclusive discounts. Right? 98, yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, people are going wild for it, so it's very exciting. Very exciting. I love the rewards program to be able to get some discounts. So, all right, I'm just watching here. We are kind of I don't know. This market's a little strange. It feels like it's going to be an inside day at the moment. We did push down. We pretty much filled the opening, the RTH gap. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, yes. And right now we're just kind of holding this trend line. You can see the trend line up right now. And I don't really have, what is this gold line? I need the purple Ferrari line. What are we talking here? So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if we break down below this and get a nice close and then test out the low. We never took out the overnight high during this trading session yet. We just kind of been stuck in the middle. You can see the 5-minute chart. If you look at the 2-minute chart, you can get some nice scalps off it. But if you're looking at the 5-minute chart, there's really no direction yet. It's kind of just barcoding in this range. So we have a bit of a range here, and my hotkeys are not working. But you can kind of just see it's a little bit of a tighter range. If you draw this box makes you millions of dollars, by the way. You just gotta learn how to draw boxes. And we're just stuck in this little 70-point type range. We went up above it, we came back in, we went down below it, we came back in. So it's really just a 70-point range, which isn't great for NASDAQ considering a few, what was it, last week? We had days where, what is going on with my stuff? I don't know what's happening with my trade of eight right now. But if you go to the daily chart here, these were some massive ranges. Look at these daily candles, and you can see the last week they've been putting in pretty small ranges. Where it's a little bit tougher to get used to. It's something to adjust to. I have found myself in the past making a lot of money on days where we have these big, huge ranges where you have these nice dumps on the daily candles where you're having like 1,000-point range. And I tend to, or I have in the past, made a lot of money trading those types of days. And you kind of get used to it. And then the adjustment comes in sometimes is when you have a little bit smaller range day. And you can see the daily candle today is pretty small. And so it takes a little bit of an adjustment. And the nice thing with props is that sometimes like learning how to adjust to the market doesn't cost you as much money as if you were trading a personal account. So if you're trading a personal account, you're like, oof, this is a big adjustment and it's cost me a lot of coinage. With props, you can get in a little bit cheaper and say, well, okay, well, something's not working. I'm losing some accounts pretty quickly. Trying to overtrade. I heard Terry talking about taking 1 to 3 trades or 2 trades or whatever today. She makes a good point, because like when the market's giving you the sauce and giving you lots of opportunities and you're kind of feeling the groove, it is nice to push those days and to get up over those buffers and get those consistency targets or whatever you're trying to do. But when the market is not giving you that sauce and it starts to get a little bit rangy and choppy, depending on the type of trader you are, obviously, if you're a range trader and you like to chop, then kudos to you. But it's like, well, I kind of gotta take a step back and say, well, what am I doing wrong and what am I doing right? And you have to adjust. For me, what I did today, or actually this week, is say, what am I going to adjust? Well, I'm going to size down and use multiple accounts to hit those goals. Sorry, hit those goals that I want, and I don't need to make the $10,000 today or whatever. I'm perfectly fine taking $1,000 payout today. I'm perfectly fine with that. Multiplied across a few accounts, trading micros, that we'll take that all day, every day. So anyways, just a little rant there. Guys, got any questions for me? Feel free to throw it in the chat. We just took a nice little 25 pointer and looking for another trade. Starting to look like it's creeping down. It's trying to break down below that range. Now, if you're a range trader, you would say, well, maybe I buy here and see if we pop up to the top. And where I'm kind of a breakdown and breakout momentum style trader, I'm really not seeing anything I love right now. So it's one of those deals for me. It's like, well, it looks like we're trying to break down here, but if I go in short, it's like, well, where do I place my stop? And the next thing you know, it touches the bottom of this range and pops back up. So, but we could run this wick down here, 68. I might take a little stab here. Take a little stab, maybe. Let's place a pretty wide stop. Short for the stream. See if we run that down there. I'm just trying it. My stop, I really would like to be up like 229. A little negative R&R action. It's above this candle here. If we roll over. Just a cup of micros. Hey, what's up, Miss K? Miss K in the house. Oh, we got the form in the chat. Good luck, everyone. If we run that wick, it feels like it. There it goes. Come on, get down there. Get down there. Oh, man. Just missed my TP. Hey, you've got to be joking here. Is this the second day this is the second day in a row. Look at this. Who's controlling this? What is happening? What is going on? This is the second day in a row it's done this to me on this stream. I ain't leaving, market makers. I'm not leaving on my sim account here. Unbelievable. Just for that, I feel like I want to just move my take profit. Unreal. Yeah, I mean, I got kabooshed. Yes, absolutely. Oh, you freaking kidding me? I mean, I just had it. I just threw it there, 166. It was just below this wick. It was no rhyme or reason for 166, which is no rhyme. Look at this. The low of this candle is 166. So with the spread, it just didn't quite get me filled. Now I feel like I want to go lower, catch a banger trade, because we are breaking down. Let's go lower. Let's see if we get down to that 50s. We'll keep it stop at 229. Catch another 30-pointer. That'll be good. Catch that, it'll be a good 55, 60 points right here live on MyFundedFutures TV. Real traders, real accounts, real people doing it live right in front of you guys. Not hiding their P&Ls and or getting in a losing trade and then just hiding it from you guys. that's the new trend. If you start to take red on a trade, you just go to a different screen. That's what I see people doing now. Let's go. Come on, let's get that push down. See if we can test that 50s. Let's go. Come on, get down there. $169. Boy, trading these micros, 2-3 micros, they're around the New York Open. This is what I was doing all morning today. It felt very relaxing. I mean, I'm usually trading the minis, but hey, I feel like I might be a changed man, changed trader. I've talked about doing that goal, just using the multiplier. So hopefully I can stack some of those daily payout accounts on top of each other and then copy them. Can we test the 50s here? We're down below that, let's get below that 60. Stop's still up there, 229. It's a pretty wide stop. Thinking about trailing this now. Oh, not now. I was going to start trailing it. We're kind of struggling at that 60s. Come on, NASDAQ. You know, if this was my stop right now, you would have ran it in about 2 seconds. All right, I'm going to start trailing here. Stop's a break even. I tried to trail it there. Kind of fat finger in some trades here. It's all right. We're in a nice green here. Come on. Test that 50s. Then I think, I mean, really, if you take one off, I think we might run that low. There we go. Cha-ching, bingo, bango. We'll get that nice, so nice slow trades there. So I've taken 2 trades, one off this combo trade. Nice. And then I kind of noticed this wick down there once we broke down below this trend line. I had this untested wick. I figured we might test that. That was from the open. So we pushed down and test that. And now it feels, look, we bounced right at that 50. So these the 50 levels, the whole numbers, things like that, the market loves to react off it. You can see right here, we rejected off 200, came down to 50. Now it's bouncing off 50. That's very much a NASDAQ thing where it loves to bounce off certain levels. The big fat hole numbers, things like that. So maybe we push down and test that 30,000 again. That was the test yesterday where we bounced off from it. Yeah, right here. This was this was my trade of the day yesterday, where we had that rocket ship that pushed up through the open, came back, tested at 30,000, and then put in this outside engulfing candle, and I went long, got an account at payout on that long, trading pretty aggressively, obviously, but got a nice day one payout on it. So we like that. Look at it bounced off that 50. So nice little cover there on that short. So some nice trades there. So I just got a few more minutes left. If you guys got any questions for me in the chat, feel free to throw it in the chat. Now's your chance. Very excited. Next week we're going to be doing the round table, so I'm very excited to be joining the team there. So guys, stay tuned. Next week we're going to be doing lots of giveaways, having lots of fun, and you get to learn from all kinds of different types of learn from a bunch of different traders that all trade differently. So that's always a good thing. I love taking little bits and pieces from different traders and creating my own trading plan from it. Like, a lot of my stuff is not original, right? Because I hear it from different types of different traders, people on YouTube or people on X, traders right here on MyFundedFutures TV. I like to learn little bits and pieces and say, that's a good idea. Maybe I can like add that to my arsenal. Maybe I can, and it's really not about the strategies. It's usually just about like how I'm going to trade these accounts. What's my game plan? Like, should I trade smaller? Should I trade larger? Should I utilize the end of day drawdown accounts? Should I go for the regular rapid account or the builder account or the pro? Should I try to run that up? So I like to take little bits and pieces from each person and adapt it to my own trading style. I think some of the best traders around that I've seen usually take some sort of concept, no matter what it is. So whether you're trading ICT, you're trading initial balance, you're trading inside outside bars, you're trading ORBs, trading market profile, footprints, Bollinger Bands, MACDs, stochastics, whatever you're trading, it really doesn't matter. It's just you take those bits and pieces and then you develop your own strategies, and that just takes a lot of screen time and a lot of thought, a lot of back testing, a lot of notes, like, guys, you got to put in the work. I mean, this is all hand. Now it's getting a little bit easier to back test, but this is all hand done back testing, months and months and months and months, and forward testing as well. This is all forward testing notes. These are all little things that I tried to write down from, with YM, NQ, ES, gold. I have all kinds of strategies, things that I've looked for, things that I've tried to back test, some like Tom Hugard stuff. I got the school run strategy. This is just thousands of hours worth of stuff. And now I just look for an inside bar and I take the short, or the long. It's just, it takes the grind, it just really takes a grind. And so don't get discouraged over the weekend. If you're struggling now, take the time over the weekend to reflect and just say, here's things that I'm doing right. Here's things that I'm doing differently, and try to be better next week. Because every day, every week, even myself, I'm trying to get better and better and better every single day and week. So anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it to that. We have Mr. Zink on after me, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend, everyone. Peace.
Oh, muted. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Good morning. Good morning. What does the market have in store for us today? Probably nothing. Absolutely no movement is what I'm seeing. I am tempted to go and take a trade on either MGC to the downside. This one actually doesn't look too bad. MGC, I gotta see what the data is for it. This is the smallest IB range that we've had for 3 months. 3 months, this is the smallest range we've had on the IB. I already broke the IB low, so I can go ahead and cancel my sell order. Let's see what gold's telling us for Friday, shall we? IB by rejection for Friday. Not great. Not great. Still could take it. IB high form first, 58% chance to go to the low. I feel like I'd just be guessing on that if I were trying to go to the downside. This is quite comical market right now. I was just stunned with the fact that ES had only moved 12 points into the open from low to high. And that, obviously now we've broken the IB low. It's a 20-point range from wick low to wick high. Not really that exciting of a Friday. I'm kind of hopeful that Trump tweets something. As surprising as it is to say, I wouldn't mind if Trump came out and tweeted something. Pine's neighbor, what's going on? There's no zinc emoji. That's a shame. You guys can use a periodic table. What's going on, Tris? Smoke Trades, good morning. Sebastian, Mango, Frequency, Marzena, sorry if I pronounced that incorrect. Beatrice, Eric, good morning. I want Bitcoin to fall. I think he speaks at 3. If he could talk now, that'd be great. What's this 3 o'clock nonsense? Tell Trump to come on now. I am tempted to take a short here. I just don't want to get chopped to bits. It's the main issue I have at the moment. Closing over the midpoint doesn't really mean anything when the range is 15 points. So a 7.5 point trade. Could go in with 2 MGC. MCL was the other one that I was watching. MCL, if it had a pullback, I would have gotten in, but there was no pullback. It just immediately broke with 1 minute into the candle. A little bit unfortunate for a Friday. I keep getting, if Magnus isn't here, I keep getting shafted on the Friday PA, huh? Or Abhishek, or anyone that tunes in every Friday. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. I appreciate it very much. Do never call the Trump card. I'll call him right now. I want some movement. Please and thank you. Please and thank you, Trump. I did, so for the first time, I want to pull this straight up for you guys. For the first time in my entire trading career, I caught a Trump candle to the correct side. Yesterday, I lost on crude. L's in the chat, not W's. Yesterday, I lost on crude. However, on Wednesday, I had a 1 minute trade on the IB. I'm actually going to replay mode for this because this was beautiful. Shout out Trump. I entered the IB on crude. Now, keep in mind, this was a news candle. That's why it wicked all the way up to like 90% of the IB. I entered IB 50. 1 minute later, Trump came out and tweeted something about the Strait of Hormuz, that it was under complete control from the US. And I caught the full TP to the downside in 1 minute. A single minute on the IB trade. It was beautiful. I love Trump. Everything that he does for the market is great until he has another tweet that goes against me. Once that happens, him and I are going to have a problem again. But for now, he made me like $300 per account on Wednesday in 1 minute. It was beautiful. And then immediately after, we had a news candle that shot it all the way back up. So not a terrible trade on crude. I like that one very much so. I am tempted to go and take the MGC trade. Oh, I guess I should have taken it. Damn. Look at that thing drop. Should go and target the IB low. I am not all that confident in taking a trade today. Now, I did take a loss earlier as well. I took an MES long almost immediately at the open, and I peaked at $30 profit. I was in 2 MES. MES it has a 92% stat that it's going to go to previous day's high since Q's took previous day's high, but it's obviously not looking that good at the moment. Gold has gone without you. It's okay. It's going to come back up. It's going to chop back up and then get in. I will say last time I missed this gold trade, which I didn't really miss it. Earlier this week, gold did the same exact IB. Not yesterday. There we go. So I thought I missed the gold trade on Wednesday. I went long on gold because the low formed first, high formed second. Should have targeted the upside. It looked like it went down without me, or went up without me, and then it came all the way back. I got my entry and then ended up getting stopped out at 11:10 just because I was in the trade for over an hour. So I'm not too worried about this chopping around in the zone. If it gets back up, I will. I'll go put an order in on it. If it gets back up to the midpoint, I'll try a short down to the low. But it's an icky market to trade. It feels gross. I'll put the buy stop at the high. Hindsight, I could have definitely entered that while it was above the 50. Everyone like the stream? Yes, thank you very much. I'm gonna need to fade with Donnie. I don't know what that means. Forgive me. So I'm skeptical of further continuation down because MES hasn't taken that high yet, previous day's high, which it should. Do I think it's going to reverse 24 points? Probably not with the way that price has been moving. MNQ, same thing. MNQ actually should go and take the continuation. So if I do the level play breakdown for Friday on Qs, let's see. So Fridays typically have for a breakdown day, we've only had 5 Fridays that have broken to the downside over the past 6 months. It's not really reliable data to use. It was all right, the usual. I don't know the lore does Magnus trade. He does. He does trade. August month's always so slow. I believe it's because schools are going back in. I think that's the driving factor behind it. I'm trying to get a trade out, but there's just nothing for movement. Now, I am a little disappointed. I had a phenomenal call on SanDisk last week. If you guys remember me talking about this last Friday. I know this isn't futures related, but it will tie in, I promise. SanDisk finally broke this downtrend on Tuesday this week. It looked like it broke out last week, and then it did a little fakey, a little 180 back down. This should go back up to 2,000. That's my TA on it. I think that SanDisk will push back up to 2,000. That will push Qs easily back up to all-time highs if SanDisk gets back up to 2,000. So that's the short-term metric that I'm looking at for EA on Qs. SanDisk pushing up. You can see it's the same trend line break as well. And SanDisk is tied to all the other AI stocks. That's why I think macro term we have a continuation up. So I am trying my best to maintain that bias, maintain a bullish bias. Ticker is SNDK, SanDisk again. So I think it should curl back up. And then that will take all the semiconductors with it, which is AI-based stuff. Macrovision is long. On MES right now, this is a 21-point range from wick high, the highest high to the lowest low. We're also stuck within previous day's range. Gold, same thing. What is a normal micro close size on M&Q with 2K drawdown account? I like to use just one micro on a 25K. If an account has 2K in drawdown, which is the 50K rapids, like 2 to 4 micros. For today's example, you could go all the way up to like 7, and it would be the same risk. It's based on a dollar risk. It's not based on the overall average size per micro trade. It's based on the dollar risk. M&Q, I am tempted to take a short on. Target wouldn't really be too much further down. I just want it to continue down to 0.2 extension on the IB. Which, if we go to IB by levels, even 0.4 extension, that would be down to 30,078. I just don't know how directional we're going to be today. Thank you, Abhishek, for the shout out. Follow Mr. Zink on X. Yeah, I'm right at 21K followers. I'm right in the line at 21K. So if anyone does want to go follow me, that would be great. I think I'm 6 followers off 21,000. Something like that. If I haven't lost any, that is. Thank you, Manny. Manish, sorry, not Manny. There's the IB low on gold as well. So we can cancel that order. Hindsight, son of a gun, I should have entered right at 1031. IB low taken on gold. No trade, no entry for me. I want to take a short on MNQ. The only downside to this is a possible double break on SPY, but it retraced 25%. You know what? I'll try it. Why not? Try a little skeptical position. I'll put the stop pretty tight too. So 0.2 extension would give us down to 30,105. 40-point stop, $160 risk. Why not? $160 risk. Do a buy stop there. And then we'll put our TP down at the, I'll put it at the 0.2 extension. By 2 limit. I got to make sure I do this correctly. Yesterday, I accidentally, for my stop loss, I put a buy order in. It ended up working out, thankfully, but it was not a mistake that I made on purpose. I put a buy limit instead of a buy stop for my short on MES yesterday, or my long on MES. Should have been a sell stop. I did a buy stop. So it bought 2 more. I was in for 4 micros. It ended up playing out in my favor, but I don't want to do that again. I'm tempted. We could have a draw down to 0.4. I think the 0.2 extension is a little bit better because it's over 30,100 for a psych level. And then we shouldn't retrace back up to... Ideally, we shouldn't retrace back up to the 50. There's our overall risk reward on it. We'll see how long this takes. And we'll leave it in until either the stop loss hits or the TP hits. No manipulating it in between. I'll try my best not to. Don't time me out. I used to trade from one computer. I used to trade from my laptop. Now I trade on my desktop. I don't know how I used to trade on my laptop now that I switched over to a PC. So if you guys are trading on a laptop, take the jump. Take the leap, start trading on a PC because it is worlds better. 300 likes in the stream right now. Thank you all. Looking pretty good on the trade at the moment. Get me back down to IB low, please. This is an extension play. So data is saying that we've only had 5 Fridays that have broken down as the issue over the past 6 months. So from February 17th to today, and February 17th was the last trading day before the weekend, apparently. We've had 5 Fridays that have broken to the downside of the IB. And on those 5 Fridays, all 5 have continued to 0.2 and 0.4 standard deviation on the IB. So that's the go that I'm trying to, the play that I'm trying to get out at the moment. It was just at 20 points. I have a 40-point stop loss on this. So risking 160 to make 240. Not bad. Nice little 1.5 hour trade. Just flip a coin. The coin is saying down. Actually, what do I do if the coin landed sideways? Because that's what just happened. The coin has landed on its side. You'll probably have the account before Sunday open. Nice. Yeah, what do I do when the coin landed on its side? Is there any answer for where price action should go there? Nothing on I have nothing on market news. I have nothing on financial juice, nothing on Twitter. No alerts for where price action's going. No alerts from Trump. This is abysmal. That's a rollover. That's a rollover. What do I do with the rollover? Agnes does not do anything. Coin lands on the side. We have no trade set up. I guess that's the consensus. This is moving pretty slow now. We're probably going to be in this trade. We'll see how long we're in this. Boredom, 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 boredom. Waiting for price at 200 for short again. Where my stop loss is? How dare you, sir? How dare you wait for price to go up there before you get in? Don't short my stop loss. I hope it doesn't go up there and then go back down. That'd be sad. Because then I wouldn't have anything. I wouldn't capitalize on the downside. I want it to retrace a little higher. I don't blame you. That's okay. We do previous day's high should kind of get pushed towards, but then it would also be a double break on the IB, which is like a 17% stat. So there's a fight between whether it wants to go up and down. I think we should win to the downside, in all honesty. I hope anyway. We do have we did have consumer sentiment today. Not really Anything out of that news? Just flat. So nothing from Michigan. What happened to the mustache? I still have the mustache. It is getting a little, I gotta trim it. Makes it look thinner when it's longer, somehow. It's still there, don't worry. My mustache is parted by Moses. Yeah, I can't grow anything in the middle here. I've gotten all the stuff off TikTok Shop and the rollers and you know, everything that you can have for hair growth, and none of it works. So, 30,150 pinned. Price is pinned. Rosemary oil. Trust me, it worked for me. I think I already tried that. I just got to pack it in. It's not working. I wasn't meant to have facial hair in between my mustache, or in the middle of my mustache. Maybe in like another 10 years, we'll see. It has slowly been coming back in. It's been much better to trade gold during New York than it has to trade M&Q. I've been having a lot better time this week trading crude and gold than I have with M&Q. If we go back over to the gold chart, we can see that gold's, I mean, that perfect IB break, perfect IB low break, and then also went right to 0.2 extension. MCL, perfect IB high break, and then it also went to 0.2 extension. These two played out perfectly today. The only issue that I had was chop, and I got spooked out. I should have taken the trade on MGC right away. A little disappointed that I didn't jump in this, because this would have been a nice like 10-minute win, and now we're stuck in this, waiting for it to pick a direction. Thank you for that, Jimmy. Almost giveaway time, I'm sure. Yeah, you gotta stick around. When is giveaway? Why is giveaway? Who is giveaway? How many different variations can we have? Sorry, I didn't mean to close the tab. I was reading chat. We are sitting up back to 20 points now. Tempted to simply just secure this so we can get out of the chop and count it as a win. Probably the best thing to do. I really do not like holding trades for longer than 15 minutes, because then you have Big Daddy Trump that comes out and just kind of poops on your parade. $48, almost down to 140. It's coming along. Do 143, nice, nice. Oh man. So we're gonna get a continuation. This is as sideways as it possibly can be, but we're making a move towards the right direction. That's all that matters. Could definitely go break even, but going break even increases the likelihood that I'm going to lose, or the second trade would lose. It's looking good now, though. Back down to the low. It's very tempted to take the 100, actually. But we'll, as much as I hate to do it, I'll move the stop to break even. My rule is typically to secure every time I want to move the stop loss, but I'm going to try my hand at making a little bit more. I hope. I am the giveaway. We're gonna try to be patient. Try our best to be patient with this. I'm 75. You know what? Whatever. I'll close it. Plus $80. Patience is the key to success. I would be eaten up if this chops back up and goes red, but pro save the math for smart people than me. I've been in that trade for what was it? We entered on that red candle right there. So we're in that trade for 20 minutes. It's not too bad. Keyword agility for the giveaway. There you go. Form should be dropping here shortly. I sacrificed my short position so you guys can get full TP. There you go. Watch it come all crashing all the way down now. MCL 0.4 extension. And MES is much weaker than SPY. SPY and MES are the same, Zinc. MES is much weaker than Qs at the moment, so it should drag it down a little bit. Sacrifice my short position so anyone that is still short can win. The TPS build. 99 agility, RuneScape? I was just playing that yesterday. I was actually playing it this morning too. Before stream. I usually play it most days before I start trading. There's a giveaway chime. Keyword is agility. Should be dropping in chat here soon. There they are. There's the form. Good luck, everyone. Do. Oh, Zinc, why'd you secure it? You silly, silly trader. I said why. I sacrificed my short position so you guys could win. My math was terribly wrong on that, by the way. The reward was 160. The risk was 120. I was way off. See if it goes to 0.2, 30,105. All I had to do was not click any buttons. If I hadn't watched it, I would have been fine. Silly, silly, silly. That counts as a win, though, Magnus. So that mean there's another 5 accounts to give away? Is that still a thing? Good luck, champ. Don't call me champ. %60 of the time, it works every time. Yes. I think it was just one stream. It'd be up to Aaron if so. Gotcha. Thank you for your sacrifice. Hit my consistency on me eval with that short. Very nice. You know, sometimes some people just have to offload the short or long for the rest of the crowd to win. Anchorman legendary. I do like a continuation still down to 0.2. So if anyone is looking to short or looking to get into the market, 30,105 should hit here shortly. 20 minutes in a trade's a little too long for me. I don't like holding trades that long. I don't like holding positions that long in general, so. Morning. Good morning. Closer to afternoon. I'm Ron Burgundy. I got that Puma perfume. %60 of the time, it works every time. That makes no sense. There's a good pivot back down. The main reason I secured was just because if that had flipped, I know this is all coming from hindsight, and you can't really say this for every trade, but if that had flipped red, that would have ruined my Friday. I would have been so sad. Thankfully, it did not, so we're all set. Now it's going further down for everyone that held the position. $118, 13 points off TP. Obviously, I'm not in it. I'm just watching. I'm a bystander. 148, 135, 76, 264, 196. What's that? What type of communication we got going on here, Magnus? Do you still trade the IB50? When the IB50 hits. When it hits, yes, I am in. When it doesn't hit, I am not in. For today's example, it did not hit. So we did not get an entry, unfortunately. But I did. So I waited for the retracement to 25% of the IB, which we played out. Played it to the 0.2 extension. I just closed right at IB low for 82 profit minus fees, so $80 profit. Also, nanos are coming out not next Monday, but the Monday after, August 24th. Technically August 23rd, Sunday night Globex, but they'll be out for everyone on August 24th. However, we do have some downside to discuss here. So for anyone that doesn't know, nanos are going to be 1/10 of a micro. A micro is obviously 1/10 of a mini. So for every point move on a mini, you get $20. For every point move, this is for M and Q, for example. For every 1 point NQ moves, you make $20 or you lose $20. For every 1 point that M and Q moves, you make $2 or you lose $2. So a nano is going to be 20 cents for every point. The downside, and you guys can go and find it on, if you want to look it up, it's cmegroup.com/nanos /nanos zinc. Nope. I looked it up yesterday, did I not? CME Group /nanos. E-nano, there we go. /e-nano. This is all the information you can get on nanos. So they do have the S&P 500, NASDAQ, Russell, and the Dow. So it's going to be N Dow, N2K, NNQ, and NES. These nanos are okay. There's also going to be NGC and NCL. That will be a little bit after these nanos make their initial run. The main concern here for me is the fees. So as you know, every trade that you go and take, if I took that one MNQ trade like I just did, I took 2 micros on that. Those 2 micros, it's $1.80 round trip. So I just lost on that trade $3.60. Nanos have, unfortunately, the same fees as micros, meaning that on that same trade, if I had taken 2 nanos as opposed to 2 micros, I would have made $8, but I would have lost $3 in fees. Do you see the issue here? I took 2 micros, I made $83. I lost $3 in fees, $3.80 in fees. Nanos, I take that same trade with 2 nanos, 2 NNQ. I make $8.20, but I lose $3 to fees. If you are going to trade nanos, it's more of a substitute for longer term positions or longer term holds. It's not going to be accessible for anyone that wants to scalp day in and day out. So again, August 24th, nanos come out. All the information on nanos is on cmeGroup.com/markets/equities, and then under e-nanos. The fees for frequently asked questions, I don't remember where I found it. Yes, there we go. Frequently asked questions, and then going down to the fees. For anyone that wants to look through the fees themselves, they have on the CME Group, they have a downloadable doc for fee schedule. So you can take a look at the fees for e-nanos. It brings up a huge Google spreadsheet or Microsoft spreadsheet rather, and it shows you what all the nanos are. If you trade over like 100,000 contracts, then it works down to be like 16 cents per contract. But for individual traders, which we are classified as, those contracts are going to have $3 round trip, $2 to $3 round trip, which is unfortunate. Have a great weekend, everybody. Pencils down and happy. Yeah, why is everyone so mad about the giveaway? I don't know if you think I'm rigging 10,000 accounts a year, including the duck form. Yeah, the duck races are rigged, Magnus. What the heck, man? Positive thinking, everyone. Positive thinking. Here comes TP. We're off by 1 point. We're off by 1 point. One quick little ding. And there you go. Full TP hit at 11:09. And there was essentially no drawdown on that from the entry. There was maybe, hold on, what was that? I don't remember seeing it go red. Did I enter on that candle or did I enter on this one? 10:43. I think I entered at 10:43. There you go. 0 drawdown trade. Even if I had put the stop loss at break even from getting into the trade, it wouldn't have hit. W. Thank you, Barbie. Yeah, it was a good trade. I really like the 0.2 extensions. Thank you, Tris. I'm a big fan of the 0.2 extensions on the IB. Oh, man. Duck race should be a 3-minute race. Why not just make the whole segment a duck race, huh? Let's have a 30-minute duck race. That will increase your odds of winning, I'm sure. So we should bounce off of the 0.2 extension. We should have a bounce back to 0 and then back down and proceed in that path for the rest of the day. And then after I think 0.4 hits, it should come back into the IB as well. But that was I think that was probably it for movement for the day. I don't think we'll be graced with anything else. MGC, we could take the reversal on too. Wait a minute. Hang on a second here. We did get to 0.2. Hold on. Let's see for MGC the likelihood of a double break. What is the likelihood of a double break on a Friday for MGC? Hold on a second. I got to pull up the data for it. Oh, weekday. On a Friday, the likelihood of a double break on gold is 13%. That's pretty good. So IB by retracement. For breakdown day. Ooh. You know what? Let's get another trade out. Why not? Why not? Will it go to 0.4? That's what I want to know. Breakdown day. We only had 3. That doesn't really help us. You know what? I'll try it though. I'll put the stop loss at... Sure. So I'll put the stop at the high. Buy to stop. Shouldn't double break. I'll put the TP at the low. Buy to limit. So this will be our... We'll see if this wants to play out for us. Ah. Is it all messed up? There we go. See if I get... Probably end up being 1 for 1 on 1-on-1 on the stream. Gold does like to chop around. I don't usually trade it after the IB breaks, but I'm going to try. Pass the buffer right here. Nice. Yeah, this was a... On MNQ, this is a pretty good trade. MGC not looking too great. Right off the bat, that's a nasty 1 minute 3-point candle. Oh, gold, what are you doing? Don't do that. I hear we have luck if I switch the tab and then watch it on the sidebar. Can you announce the winners for the agility giveaway? They already did. Oh, gold. It did the same thing yesterday, too. I guess probably should have entered at the 75 instead. Yesterday on gold, we had the same exact... We actually went all the way up to like 90% of the IB and then still rejected down. I don't really want to add into it because then that will increase my risk for... Usually when I add into losing trades, they take a beating. We're also heading down to 0.4. We didn't get the bounce off of the 0.2, so get rid of that. We should go down to 0.4. Statistics favors that, and data favors going down to 0.4. And then after that, we should have a bounce. Something like that. Stuck at 4450. There we go. That's good rejection. See, I told you if we switch tabs, everything would be fine. It's the luck we needed. Now we go back to the other tab. I'm a little superstitious. Can you please explain 25K rapid plan sim funded buffer? To get a payout, so on the 25K rapid, to get a payout, you need to reach 1,100 in profit, and then that is your buffer. Anything over 1,100 is your payout. I believe the minimum is still 500 on the 25Ks. If I'm wrong, please correct me in chat. I believe the minimum is still 500 for a minimum payout. So to get a $500 payout or to get one payout on a 25K rapid, you need to reach $1,600 profit in the sim funded phase. Also, just went green on gold. I guess I could have added in. Slightly break even now. Same exact thing I did yesterday. So my lesson to learn here is maybe take the entry at the 75 as opposed to the midpoint. Every time I go back to that tab, it goes in the opposite direction. And every time I switch the tab, it goes back in the way that we want it to. So we're not going to watch that trade. We're going to look at the price at the top left of the tab. Asking like the one cat in the box. I don't know what that means. Magnus, the Chinese mathematical genius. Yes, that is Magnus. That is our Magnus. It's his math. It is his math. Gold, what are you doing? Just go back down to full TP, please. There we go. Back in profit now. Do. I like the beats going on right now. Up 16 on gold at the moment. I'll learn my lesson going forward. It likes to retrace up to 75%. How about that? Same exact thing from yesterday. They want NQ below 30,000. If I highly doubt we get below 30,000 today with the way we've been moving. Trump would have to nuke the entire Middle East for us to get below 30,000 from the looks of it. Does not want to go down there. If I'm wrong, whatever, I'll be on the ocean on a boat. That's fine. I'm going striper fishing later today. If anyone knows striper bass, straight bass. I've been unsuccessful for the past 6 times. But guess what? I'm still showing up. Still showing up trying to catch those fish. We'll see if I have any luck later today. Hopefully I do. Best decision I've been making this week is separating myself from the market and not watching it while it's doing this nonsense. It is trading somewhat directionally. Only issue is that it's very slow, methodical, not so fast direction. I remember the days of 600-point IB ranges like it was yesterday. Moving 600 points on the IB and then capitalizing on 300 points with 1 micro. Oops. What was that alert? How long can I use deep charts? I don't know. I like Trading View. I've never used deep charts. Go for salmon in Alaska. Fishing ain't about fishing. Fishing ain't about the fish. I just went straight fishing last week. It was very, very slow. Very slow if you caught one. Still a great time fishing. I have yet to catch one. I've been having a terrible time. Also, almost at TP. Almost at TP, $60. 74, there we go. And tempted to... Sure. Sure. There we go. Nice 2 small wins on the stream today. We're about to get a 0.4 extension as well. I should have held that MNQ short, son of a gun. W, thank you, Trevor. That one was a bit of a sweat. It missed the stop loss by 2 points. I mean, it is a very, very small range. It's only an 8-point range, so missing it by 2 points is very much. And there's 0.4 extension. That is another Friday breakdown. So that's 6 for 6 now over the past 6 months. Friday's breaking to the downside, hitting 0.2 and 0.4 extension. Don't tell me I'm going to miss another full TP. That would be sad. That at least that gold trade covers the TP that I would have made on MNQ. So $140 there. 160 is what I would have made on that initial MNQ trade. I've caught few with fishing rods, also with bare hands as well in a small pond. What the heck? Maybe Tarzan? Bare hand fishing? Barbarian fishing from RuneScape? Oh, we might go to 0.6. Turns out my short entry on M&Q was the highest pullback we had for the morning. Now we're going all the way down to 0.6 extension. We'll see. Might as well see if we get to 0.8. For breakdown days, they do have a higher level of continuing. So if I go to all weekdays as opposed to just looking at Fridays, we have it drops off after 0.8. We have a 58% chance to go to 0.8. So it drops off significantly. We're going to go to 0.6, son of a gun. The stripers are not in ponds. No, they're not. Stream over after zinc. How do I draw those 0.2, 0.4, 0.6 extensions? You can use the fib extension. I, lucky enough, have a indicator for it, but you can go into either fib retracement or trend-based fib extensions. And then just go on the settings on here and activate 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8. You can also go into your rectangle tab or the GAN box / GAN box. And then it's the size of the IB is how you get your extensions. So IB low to IB high. I drew it incorrectly. IB low to IB high. And then drag it down. That is your extension. One standard deviation is one full range of the IB to the downside. And I missed another full TP. Son of a gun. I'm a paper hander and a half. Is the stream ending after me? Is there no Husk and Myth today? So I'm ending the stream out? Oh, just myth today. Thank you. Never mind. You guys got myth after me. And then maybe myth is ending the stream. Matt Leach will be on Prop Firm Match later for their 3-year anniversary. Make sure you guys go and tune into that. Someone correct me. You better check it out. I think it's around 2. Yes, it is. He'll be on at 2 to 4. Maybe I'll overlap with him then, Magnus. See, I can talk about MyFunded on there as well. I can't believe I paper-handed that today. Chat. What are we doing? 2 paper hands from Zinc. Oh, no. You can customize the, I know it's pronounced GAN. I was introduced to it as the GAN box, so I'm always going to call it the GAN box. Sue me. You can go onto your GAN box and you can activate 0.2, or you can activate the other 2 and then just draw it as 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 1.0. MES gave another entry at 7808 too. Keeps dropping. Yeah, we had the perfect entry. 0 drawdown short, and then just paper handed it. That's all. I did think it was going to bounce off 0.4. We don't have a measure for it going to 0.6 on a Friday over the past 6 months. So this is the first time we've gone to 0.6 on a Friday. Pretty happy with price action today, though. It's relatively smooth on the continuations. Unexpected it was. Matt Leach will be on Prop Firm Match from 1 to 2 o'clock EST. There you go. We'll be talking with teammate Alex. What the heck? Bounce, pivot, back and forth. We got a minute left on stream. Thank you guys for tuning in today. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. We had a beautiful entry on M&Q 0 drawdown. I just didn't have the guts to hold it, apparently. MGC, this one could have been a little bit better. We did go into drawdown. I think negative 80 was the peak. And then full TP also hit on that. Not that I held it, though, because I'm a paper hander. Yep, deserve that. That will do it for me today, everyone. Next up, we got Methodical Man, and then again, 1 to 2 on Prop Firm Match. Matt Leach will be there talking about MyFundedFutures, as always. Thank you guys for having me today. Thank you for all the likes, support, and chat. I will see you guys next week. Peace out.
All right. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's green. No Husk today. He decided to dip out on us. Rude. Terrible of Husk. Slacker. Just a complete slacker. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, though? Got this push back up here to the 30,072. ES getting back above the 05s. A little scary. Considering a short here. I mean, we're very low, though. Definitely very low. If you guys haven't already, let's hit that like button. Subscribe if we have not yet subscribed. We could look to maybe take a little short here. Maybe a little scalp. I'll jump in here, I think. We'll go 3 micros. Keep it light. We'll take 1 off at the low. 1 off at 10, and we'll hold a little runner for that. We'll front run the 30,000 level. I'm not so sure we make it all the way down there, but we'll see. Give it a little front run here. And as long as ES kind of stays below 78.05, kind of rejected pretty hard out of that level, we'll stay in this. So probably go stop to break even about 50% of the wick here. So somewhere around 40. I would expect price to accelerate through there as well. So yes, Shahid, it's only me. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm sorry, man. Sorry. It's only me. So let's see if we can break through the 40 here. If we touch the 40, I think I go stop to break even. Little backdoor trade, NQ dark, maybe. It's kind of that kind of a style trade. I'm looking for ES to maybe come back down to 77.94 area. We'll see if it's able to get there or not. So that's the area where I'll start looking for longs potentially. Yeah, Husk did see a shark. He got scared. He saw a shark. He's driving. I don't know where he is right now. He's probably a few hours from home. We'll see. So we shall see. Again, we'll stay in this trade. As long as ES doesn't recover the 05 with like a lot of power. So Tris, I'm still overall bullish. You know me. Still bullish. But I think the pullback here, if ES can get back down to 94, would be a really good spot to start looking for some longs. So we'll see kind of how that goes. We shall see. And the stop out on this trade, we're in 2 micros. Again, we'll just kind of stop out. The safest place for your stop is really like 103. So we may put it up there, we may not. It just depends. I should invite the audience. Oh, yeah. Come on over to the Discord. Why not? Take a look around in the Discord. See what you like. See what you like. Got some photos over there from vacation of Husk and I. Maybe wearing a certain item. Yeah, you guys know what it is. You guys know what it is. So, how'd everybody do today? Did you have a decent day? I'm red on one eval, green on another, and then green on the few funded accounts, 3 funded accounts that I actually have now. We, again, we're still trying to rebuild from our epic meltdown, I don't know, a week ago or whatever it was, week and a half, 2 weeks at this point. Who knows? I don't just go and throw money at it. What up, Liquidity? How you doing? Hey, Clarity. Oh. Let's see here. Can we create a 5-minute order block here as well? I mean, if we can, that would be pretty solid. Got 40 seconds here left on this 5-minute candle. If it can close below the 47.25, we'll have an order block there. Terry and Tom promised Speedo dancing from me today. Oh, did they? Listen, I didn't get a chance to listen to Terry and Tom this morning as I slept in a little bit, but hopefully Terry gave us the credit we deserved. Tom is the queen and I am the king. You know, hopefully she handed out the credit. I'm not sure. What up, Jay Emerson? How's it going? You're up $17, Linda? Hey, it's better than the alternative, right? Look at that dirty close on the 5-minute candle, guys. I mean, it closed right there at 48.75. I needed like another 1.5 lower, and then I could have safely kind of put my stop at the 74s, but we didn't get it. So no putting the stop there. The safe spot is still 103. ES pushing its way back above 05 here, which is a little concerning, but no real momentum here. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it wants to push down. I do like, if we get a long entry, I like to push back up into kind of like that one. Where did it go? 168. So if we can get an opportunity for a long, that will be my target. I'll push all the way back to 168, about 100 points higher from where we're at right now. We'll see. 54 likes needed for the 400 likes. Come on, chat. You know, the thing is, we can get to the 400 likes, no problem. You just got to press the button. It's free. It's free. Let's go. So we kind of want to see this thing continue making lower highs here. If he gets back above kind of the 74, 75, we just might be in trouble here on this account, but we'll see what happens. I could have taken 2 off at the 10, but I really think this thing might push down, so we'll see. Where's Husky is he had a very important meeting this morning with the car he's driving home. As you guys know, Husk is afraid to fly. He's scared to fly, so for that reason, he just he drives everywhere. So it's like a 12-hour drive. That's drivable for me as well, but that's on the outskirts of the range that I really want to be driving. I prefer like less than 8 hours for the drives, but yeah, anything over that's kind of like, I could go break even here. That is the safe play. Right here, we push through the 40, just kind of what I talked about there. So I could go break even, but I'm going to give it a moment here. I want to see it I want to see a candle close below the 40. Ideally, that would be a better idea to go break even. Husk is afraid of flies. Yeah, he's afraid of all of that. I thought he might be in the chat today, but you know, he might have his arm tied to the steering wheel. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. ES rejected the 05 there, kind of grinding right here at the 05 level. If ES can break through that 7,800 psychological level there, push down into the low 90s, that's going to be ideal. Guys, remember, we still got the discount going on the Rapid, the Pro, and the Builder. 50% off. 2 uses per user. Use code YouTube. It expires today, looks like. So if you're looking to take advantage of that deal, today is the last day. So don't come in here on Monday going, yo, I'm trying to get the 50% off. Too late. It's too late, bro. You can't do it. You just can't do it. Come on. Why is this thing got to mess with me here? It's just already kind of creating a Sabo box here. We got 5 candles in a row here, just kind of consolidating. Got that Sabo box going on bright and early in the stream today. Bright and early. I'm looking at the front run of the 30,000 down here. I think, you know, kind of that 10 area might get a bounce. We could take it a little bit lower. We do have a pivot down at the 980s, 985 area. So I'm not going to go too far with it. We'll go like, yeah. We'll go like 750 on the runner if we can get it. We need Max to move the market. Max is chilling. He has been pretty active with the barking this morning, though. But it didn't help me all that much on my trading because I didn't know whether he meant short, long. I was like confused. You know, I've been out of touch with him for a week or so. So out of touch with Max. Come on, let's get some acceleration here. Get through this low, we might accelerate. We might get that red rocket candle. All right, there's a close right at the 40. Man, being really, really tough to kind of get to that low. There we go. Push it through there. Hit that target. There we go. Now we go break even. I feel better about that now. So we're out of 2 there. Down to the little runner looking for 50 points. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get the 50 points, guys. We did create an order block there on the 5-minute as well. I mean, safe place to put the stop. Theoretically, we could put it up at the 70s, but I think it's okay where it is. I don't really want this thing to come back at this point. Let's just see some expansion. Although, to be honest with you, it's going to probably bounce in this area because ES is right there at the whole number. 7,800. I don't see it kind of just pushing through there too crazy. You got out, Tris? Let's go. Hopefully you got some profits. I could put the stop up here. I mean, heck, we'd still be in profit. All right, let's do it. Let's put the stop where it's the safest. 73.50 really is the safest spot. Let's go there. So even if it hits the stop there, we still are, it's still a winning trade, right? But I just kind of feel like because the ES is at that key psych level, we might just kind of, you know, and then eventually we'll see. See if we get that bounce off that 30K. Pretty big psych level there. We'll see kind of what happens. Husk got kidnapped by Tom. Yeah, probably. He's probably in Tom's basement in the trunk of his Beamer, you know, that sort of thing. Tom loves to kidnap people with gray beards. That's what he goes for. So I'm safe. Mine's still got a little color to it. I'm safe. So I do have a picture that I could show, but I don't know if I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to share. If it's okay to share. We could just share the picture and then ask for forgiveness later. Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe later in the stream we'll throw it up there. We'll see. I have paper hands, Husk. Get out of here, Husk. I know you're driving, unless you left at like midnight last night. I'm getting the 50 points, Husk. Come on, man. I'm getting the 50. Don't you worry. It's coming. Listen, just because Husk has gotten 0 points today, he probably even took a loss. Wife is in control of chat. Uh-oh. So in other words, she's got his phone pressing the button. Oh. Lady Boss is in the chat. Uh-oh. See what I'm saying, guys? Kind of bouncing off 7,800 here on the ES. We're kind of having a problem just kind of getting through this level. Now, EQ is a little bit weaker here. It could just push on through there. Even though ES not really moving lower, we'll see kind of what happens. Oh, that's Tom. Yeah, that's Tom. That's probably Tom on Husk phone impersonating him. Husk really doesn't have a missus, guys. He doesn't have a wife. You know, you never hear him speak about her. You never see her. Now I'm rage baiting the wife. She's like, "What? You never talk about me? You never put pictures of me anywhere?" I got to rage bait him. Guys, got a new 15-minute candle here in just a few seconds. We could think about spots where we could add into this short, right? Where could we add into the short? Well, really nowhere. It's really already very low. So, no wife, no kids, just all aura. So, we'll see. Huss should be almost home. I mean, he should be getting pretty close within a couple hours. For sure. I do like that the stop. I would like that 21 EMA to continue to move down here, get below our stop loss. That'd be nice here. Give me a little more. I feel a little better about it. Blackmail photos? There's no blackmail. Listen, there's nothing that you can show that would embarrass Methodical Man. Not a thing, not a thing. I don't embarrass easily at all. We don't embarrass. Guys, ES is back to the 05 here. Do I add right here? I mean, I could. I don't like the speed of this candle back up, though. I think that this could be a spot where you could add, though, really cheaply. As Husk likes to say, professional trader short on green candles. That's what he says. I don't know. Is that a thing or no? I'll add, I think, back below our entry here. I'll add one more if it gets back below the entry. If it gets, if it stops us out, it stops us out. Yeah, embarrassment dies at the birth of your kids, or if you're over 45. If you're over 45, you're in that you don't really care mode. You can get away with stuff at 45 that you can't at 25, you know? Wearing clothes that don't match, that sort of thing. I did that the other day. I had on some red and black and white socks with like a gray shirt or like a blue shirt. And they're like, you don't match. I said, I don't care. I want to add a second one there, a third one, but I'm not going to. Kind of want to add a third. We'll just stick with the one ad here if we get it. Good chance it might tag us in and then just bounce. You know, that's our luck. That's how things go. All right, we added a second one there. Let's see if we can push back down here. Got to get back through that 9 EMA. Safer entry might have been at like 40. I just didn't want to take it that low as far as like the ad. So here we go. Push it down there. Get it going lower. Take us out of the ad here. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Let's get through there. There we go. Yeah, Primo. I didn't mean to show my hair on the stream, but hey, it happens. Listen, there's hair up there, okay? It's not a ton, but it's there. All right. Look at that clean, no drawdown ad. Sometimes I'm not an idiot. Some days I'm not an idiot. Most days I'm an idiot, but not today. Favorite band of all time? Man, that's tough. I'm not really into bands per se, I guess. More along the lines of like I like a lot of music. Oh, let's go with D12. I'm the lead singer of my band, or something like that. I don't know. I can't say it. Oh, my hairline's pretty bad. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. We'll show it to you one day. Is that really a band? Might not be. I have a ponytail? No. Dude, I have a fade. I have a fade. There's no ponytail back there. I really don't even care. You guys want to see the hair? I'll show it to you. I really don't even care. We'll show you the hair. All right. I tell you what, hair reveal at 400 likes. We got to get something for it. Okay. Hair reveal at 400 likes. I'm kind of hood. Well, I mean, I listen to all kind of music. You got to understand like hip hop, R&B, kind of where I grew up at. That's the kind of music most people listen to. I do like country. I like alternative, some rock. I don't like metal, but that's pretty much the only thing I don't listen to. So I don't play the drums. I cannot play. The only instrument that I played back in the day was the bass violin, if you know what that is. It's like a violin, but it's like 5 feet tall. And I played that in like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. So we just need 42 more likes. If you guys haven't hit the like button, you hit the likes, we'll take the hat off at 400 likes. Otherwise, not doing it. Not doing it. I didn't even brush my hair this morning, so it's going to look real nice. It's going to look real nice. Put up a poll whether I have hair or I'm bald. We already kind of revealed that I have hair. So what you're asking is, do I have a lot of hair, or is it just like a landing strip? Just a little strip of hair in the middle. Oh. We got some hair, we'll say that. We do keep it. I mean, it's more along the lines of like a military haircut. I keep it very short. Eric, I sing everywhere. What are you talking about? I sing in the car. I sing in the shower. I sing at home. Listen, we're always singing. It doesn't sound very good, but we're still doing it. We are still doing it. Again, looking for ES to push down to the 94. If ES gets to the 94s before we get to the 30,000, I will cover this position, or at least protect myself. So, guys, we do got a giveaway coming up here, so stick around. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do have a nice dance from Husk and Tom at 70,000 subscribers. We're about 2,400 away-ish from having them do a little dance. Neither of them have very good rhythm, so it should be interesting. Should be interesting. What up, Wazir Algo? How's it going? Price is really just chopping around here, guys. Makes it difficult. If you're not already in the position, pretty tricky to do anything here. We're still just in our runner. We've taken 3 micros, 2 for 10, 1 for 25-ish. What was that? What was that second one? I think it was about 25. Yeah, 25. And then we got the sort of lotto runner here looking for 50 with about a 20-point stop. Less than a 20-point stop, so can't lose on it. Trading makes your hair gray. It makes everything gray, GG Futures. That's just what happens, you know. You can't, if he gets to you, that's what happens. All right, we want to see this kind of hold this little short-term trend line. Listen, you know, it's just now forming, so we got 2 little touches on it right now. Let's hold below that. You know, maybe price wants to just kind of tap it a couple of more times, make it down to my target, and then get back through there. So kind of creating a little short-term trend line. Let's just see that thing kind of hold there. That could be a spot where if we wanted to, we could add back in another micro. I don't know that I want to. 32 more likes, guys. Let's do it. We will do a little hair reveal. Also, we might show a picture. We might show the thong picture today. I don't know. I mean, it's not a dirty picture, but I don't know if we're supposed to show this. Man, I don't know if we're supposed to show it. Maybe I can do some editing to it. Get in there, hit the edit button on it. Guys, we got about 5 minutes from the top of the hour here. Juice bag, I mean, if I'm going to have a mullet, I'd just shave the top bald and we just grow the back out, you know. Shave it bald and grow the back out. All right, retesting our entry here. Again, we want to see it kind of hold below this little trend line here. 21 EMAs move below our stop. There is an add option here, guys. There is an add option. If we wick into the 21 here, hold that trend line and get back below here, we could add one more time. We could add one more time. You might see me do it here. Just looking for a 10-point reaction there. We'll see. YM is easy to trade. I've never traded the YM. I think Pine Tree would probably disagree with anything being easy to trade. If anything was easy to trade, we'd all be rich. We all would be rich. Oh, you're 40. You got long at 47? I don't mind it. I think you're going to have a hard time getting through this area, but if you're just scalping, you're good to go. If you're just scalping, you're good to go. Again, the idea here is like, we don't like, do I have extreme confidence in a long here if you've literally got 1 or 2 touches? No. I want to see 4 or 5 touches before I'm looking for this to kind of be ran. So I'm completely comfortable with this kind of pushing back up here. I'm okay with that. I don't think it's great if it breaks through that trend line at this point. You need at least a couple of more touches on it. Generate some engineered liquidity, and then you can kind of look for that to be ran through. But for right now, I feel like this is just a resistance. You know, it's just a little trend line resistance and can continue to hold us down. So we'll see. The good old pine line. Yeah, Shanu, I guess it could be. I don't know. I've never traded YM, so I have no idea. I have no idea. I've never traded, never taken a single trade on YM. I couldn't even tell you how much it is per point. I've never even pulled that chart up. I'm always just ES, NQ, gold. That's really it. Sometimes I'll watch oil, but for the most part, I just stick to ES and NQ. So. Already trimmed because you added in at the lows. Nice, nice. Guys, we got top of the hour here in about 3 minutes. I want to see that top of the hour really just kind of push us down. Honestly, though, I don't have any. I'm just kind of guessing here. I don't have any 4-hour highs or lows marked out down here. Let me take a look. What do we have down here on the 4-hour? Anything? Let's see. Where are we at? We're actually currently in a big 4-hour gap. There is a 30,002 area. Looks kind of interesting. We could bounce out of this gap, guys. It really could go up from here. We'll see. Again, I got my stop where I feel comfortable with it. So what I would wait for if I was looking for a long, I want to see that 5-minute kind of inverse back to the upside there. If the 5-minute can inverse, then I think we can target 168. But I really wanted to see ES kind of get down there to the 94. Might get stopped out here. We're breaking out. And again, I don't love this breakout here. I think that it's, I actually, you know what? I'm going to give this more room here, guys. I'm going to give it a little more room. I'm going to put the stop at 104. I'm going to risk the profits on this. Let's just risk the profits. It's okay, right? It's okay to risk some profits occasionally. It's fine. It could be the bottom. This could be the low. It very well could be. I'm thinking we might resweep the 75s and then kind of move back lower one more time. So I'm going to give it a little bit of room here and see what happens. 24 likes away, guys. 24 likes away. Get in there. You can see ES not really doing anything right here. It's still staying inside the little idiot box that we've created since about 11:20 this morning. Since about 11:20. I get the feeling we're going to kind of see something like this at the top of the hour. You're going to see a bit of a wick and then maybe move down. And if I'm wrong, I'll just be stopped. No big deal. If I'm stopped, once again, you guys know what I do. I always like to blame Husk. Even though he's not here today, he's sending me text messages right now telling me what to do. So we're just below retesting the monthly VWAP upper band. Yeah, I am shorting very low, guys. This is a very aggressive short. Very aggressive. Let's not mince words on this here short. It's very aggressive. You could just get your face ripped off down here, but that's why we were taking reasonable profit targets, right? Reasonable targets. If it doesn't do what I want it to do here, I will get out. That's kind of what I want it to do. Wick, right back into the range, continue lower. $30,080 could add there. 82. I could add at 82 here. Let's see. Do we wanna? Just waiting for the reaction here. This is an area where we could get some, where it could kind of push back down. I'm going to go ahead and add here. Why not? I'm going to add 2 more. I think this is a good area because if it pops here, we're just going to get stopped anyway. Let's add 2 more here. Little pivot point here. ES probably come back and retest 7805. If not, it just pops up there and stops us out. And we give back sort of what we've made on this particular trade. It's kind of my thought process there, giving us an opportunity here to just take it off if we wanted. Might be the smart thing to take the ads off at least, but I've never claimed to be a smart man. Guys, we need 18 more likes. Come on. If you want to see this, hair, you got to get me the likes. You got to get me the likes. It's the only way it happens. All right, out of 1 ad there. I'm going to go ahead and take the other off as well, I believe. Well, I was going to, but then it popped back up. Let's give it a moment. Let's not be too aggressive with taking them off. Let's get a few dollars out of it. A few dollars. All right, we'll take that off. So down to just 1 again. Again, looking for the move lower here. That's kind of the idea. Got to get back below these EMAs now. Smash that like button. Let's go. So I'm up, what are we up? 203 on the day on this account. Right now we're sitting on a 30-point stop. So risking about $60 right now. Again, if we get stopped out, I think that's just like full port long action at that point. Pretty good long action if we go. All right, Michelle, appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. I think at this point, move back below, say 30,055 would kind of be the break even. Probably here. 52. That would be kind of the break even on this trade. If we get there. I don't like the fact that it's kind of taking a second run back up into the 80s here. I don't like that, but you know, we'll keep it where it is. That's a decent reaction. Guys, no Ash today. We will be ending the stream at after me, I believe. I'm pretty sure. All right, new 5-minute candle coming up here in less than 10 seconds. I want to see it open up. Let's get some bearish engulfing going on here. Let's get a little bearish engulfing candle. Can I role play? Nope, not good at that. I'm terrible at that. Terrible. I can pretend I'm Tom. Guys, this short here, it really doesn't matter. We are below the VWAP. If it does not go lower here, guys, I really don't care. It's no big deal, you know. It's no big deal. I really don't care. Best I got. That might sound more Russian than Hungarian. I don't know. It might. Tom's in the bed. 6 o'clock at night, he's in the bed. He's eating his goulash, laying on his pillow, going to sleep. It sounded like Terry. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, he's saying that we want less. Yeah, he is. He's got that V. He's starting getting the V going now. He thinks about it. DCA 5 more. Guys, there was a guy, there was a big YouTuber who lived like 20 minutes from me. And he had all kinds of like illegal weapons. He had a YouTube channel, and he sort of pretended that he lived in Russia. And he lived 20 minutes from me in Northeast Georgia. And he had like all kinds of like automatic weapons and stuff. And eventually he got busted. But yeah, he had a huge YouTube following. I want to say like 4 or 5 million followers. It was insane. So it was insane. Well, he was very entertaining. He was very entertaining. And he lived right up the road. Come on, get through those EMAs. No, I didn't. MMQES. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Anybody know his name? I'm not going to say his name on the stream, but if you know his name, go watch some of his old videos. They're hilarious. So, yeah, Ben, we still got a giveaway coming up. Stick around, stick around. So, nah, I don't go down and shoot with them. I don't really shoot my guns, to be honest. We don't shoot them. They're just there for decorations or when needed. Yeah, Simple Trader got it. There you go. Yeah, funny guy, but he lived in Northeast Georgia. That is insanity when you look at the weapons and stuff that he had. It's so crazy. I don't know how he got that stuff, but yeah, it's crazy. All right, guys, at 30,052, we're going to go break even here on this little runner. Reason I'm going break even there, if you don't know, you can see we got a little bit of a wick inside of a bullish gap. We don't know what price is going to do once it kind of gets there. So that's a good draw on liquidity. You could actually just take this off at 52, but then Husk would be in the background yelling that I'm paper hands. So he would say I'm paper hands. So I can't do it. Can't do it. Is it true if you don't use code YouTube, you have bad luck? Yes. I heard if you don't use code YouTube, you wet the bed at night. That's what I heard. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. Nah, it's not Vitali. Vitali is funny, but I think a lot of his stuff was staged, but I'm not, 100% sure. A lot of his stuff was staged. All right, there's the break even. So if this gap holds, then, we sort of want to see this just accelerate through this. You don't really want to see a bullish reaction off that at all. And if you look at the ES, it's back below the 05 here, so we kind of want to see it hold below the 05. I mean, there's an argument to be made to even go break even here. I mean, realistically, you could just have your stop at this swing here. Actually, let's do that. Let's just reduce the stop down to 10 points or so. That's an okay place to put your stop there. So 10 more likes, guys, and I'll take the hat off. Okay. We'll take the hat off. Tom, I just got a message from Tom, guys. He said take the hat off and the shirt. Hat off and shirt. Tom, I can't do that. Come on, man. What's wrong with him? He knows better than this. Tom knows better. Oh, come on. What are we doing? What are we doing, market? Just get down there. Not really what you want to see there. We didn't really want to see a bullish reaction off that level. Your mom's watching? Well, how old is she? Just kidding. Oh. Come on, get through there. I'm trying to see if ES can stay below 05. It doesn't look like it's going to. Am I on the wrong account? Hold on. I was just looking. I was like, why is my P&L not moving? Okay, there it is. 400 likes is done. All right, who bought the likes? Who paid for the likes? Let me verify. Let me check the likes. Hold on. I got to verify they're real. Let's see here. Oh, we just lost one. We just lost a like. We're down to 399. Just kidding. All right, do we take the hat off now? All right, we'll take it off. Why not? Why not? Guys, we got the forum dropping in the chat. The hat will have to wait. We can't do multiple things at once here. The hat will have to wait. We got the forum dropping in the chat. Come on, market. Don't stop me out here. I'm going to take the hat off in just a few minutes, guys. Let's get the form filled out first. Then we get the winners. Then we take the hat off. Let's go. Take it off at 12:31. That's a great idea, Juice Bag. It's a great idea. The word is no husk. No husk. Poor husk. Poor husk. No, come on, market. What are we doing? All right, I'm not giving it more room a second time, guys. I'm not doing it. I mean, technically, that wick should be safe. Price should not sweep. I mean, it should be like I don't know. It's weird. We'll see. Can you win a third time? Why not? Why not? Guys, remember, we got the builder plan available as well. 25K. You can still get 50% off. It's $52. You can also have 2 funded builder plans, I believe. The 25Ks and 150K. So use code YouTube for that. Got a new 15-minute candle coming up here in about 20 seconds. Let's see if that gives me what I need on the push down here. Can this hold? Can this wick hold? Can it hold? ES is saying it can't hold. But NQ is saying, give me a chance and I'll hold. Let's see. As soon as I call out the winners, guys, then the hat will come off. As soon as I call out the winners. All right. Let me see here. Hold on. I just got to make a quick adjustment here. Hold on 1 second. Oh, got to make a quick adjustment. Hold on. Okay, here we go. The hat will come off. There we go. Oh, I got stopped out. All right. Oops. Oh, goodness. All right, guys, I'm going to rug pull you now. We need 25 more likes. Little rug pull action. A little rug pull. Come on, who won? Did I miss the winners? 168, 160, 75, 203, 161. Unique Mustafa. Romans 1357. Jagibi. Marzina 77. The Nahims. Oh, wait, I missed that one. The Nomals Freddy. The Nomals Freddy. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys, let's take a look at the hair. Let's take a quick look. Why not? All right, let's see what we can do. All right, you ready? You guys ready? Hold on one second here. I do a little maintenance. Here. Hold on one second. Hold on one more minute. Hold on. One more minute here. Get a little stuff going on here. You know. Can you guys see it? Oh yeah. Hey, there it is. Let's go. Man, I gotta help that. Oh God. I gotta help that. That's terrible. There's not much up there, but a little bit. There's a couple hairs up there. So couple hairs up there, and nothing crazy. All right, back to the normal positioning. No, I'm not bald. It's I got that big forehead though. I've been told I got that big forehead. Looks like Pine Tree's hair. Yeah, we probably got very similar hair, to be honest. We're similar in age. So listen, it's not brushed right now, guys. I didn't style it, okay? I didn't style it. It's just looking crazy. Supposed to be like, supposed to push it up. Something. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Tom gave me a haircut, but we can't talk about the location. Okay? Can't do it. It looks better if I could get it, if I tanned, if I didn't always wear a hat. So if I didn't always wear a hat there, it looks better. But I always wear a hat, guys. The tan's not even. The tan is not even. What was that? I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see a thing. I did not see a thing. Oh, I did not see a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Zeph, can you do that? I'm not sure. Hats cause balding, does it? Man, I've been wearing a hat for, I don't know, 40 years at this point. So I think that's hereditary. It's hereditary. Kind of building up a big bear flag here, guys. Same kind of thing that we were looking at a minute ago on the upside. Kind of got a little bear flag going on here. I mean, if we can get one or two more touches here, we could look, man, why did that do that? It makes my drawing look crazy. I'm trying to just go down. Look, the mouse does some craziness there. But yeah, if we can kind of get, yeah, that's perfect drawing. So if we can kind of get one or two more touches here, at least two more touches. I don't know if I'd love it as much here. Although, to be honest, you got a really good draw, or a decent level there at 350 or 30,050 to look for. Guys, if ES gets back above 7820, I think we're off to the races. The low a day will be in. I prefer it go down to test 94 first, but I don't know that it's going to do that. So, were all the winners here? I wasn't even paying attention if all the winners were here or not. I am a little over halfway. We're up $1,745 on this rapid end of day account. Just kind of easing it along here, not really trying to pass it in a certain amount of time, but hopefully in the next 3, 4, 5 days we can get one of these passed and we can maybe get it to the buffer and start taking some payouts. That'll be quite nice. So, all right, Clarity, appreciate you. Have a good weekend too. So, thank you, Lucky Mod. Appreciate you. Guys, we still got 10 minutes left in the stream. Where you going? Where you going? I'm going to take a little stab here, guys. Off the 21 EMA on the 5 and the 50 on the 2 here. Take a little stab. Looking for 10 points, but I'm going to go with 5 on that one. Take a couple off here. Be down to 2. Stop's going to go to break even. I don't really want to see a second run up into that. All right. Yeah, we took a few dollars there. A few dollars. I don't really like to see a second run back up into that. You know what, though, man? I do kind of like that. 104. I might try it again here, guys. Actually, might try this again. I think I'm going to go with 10. I'm going to go with 10. I'm going to throw the stop at 104. And what I'll do here, let's see. Let's take 5 off at 84. Right there. Come on, get through there. Oh, come on. I'm going to go stop to break even when it hits that first target there at 5. In a little late on this, to be honest. Push this thing down. Down, down, down. That's not down. Typically only look for 10 points off this style play, and it's already kind of given the 10 points, to be honest. It's already really given the 10 points. Might just get stopped here. That second run kind of into the 50 you don't love, but look how close it came to getting us out of half. Pretty close. Got a new 5-minute candle here. Still below the 21 on the 2, or on the 5, I'm sorry. Break back below 90 here. I might add one more. We'll see kind of if we get it. I don't know. Might get stopped out here. If we get stopped out, we'll be small red on the day on this account, so. Yes, in the middle of no man's land here. We did inverse the 5-minute on the close of that previous candle. I don't love that. All right, let me see. I may just kill this. Yeah, I'm killing that, guys. I'm going to kill it. This thing looks like it's about to just take off. Looks like it's about to just go. Thank you, Tris. She's a runner. Can it touch the 10 on this push up? Kind of pushing into like a 5-minute OB up there at the 10. Well, it's already broken it, so it should just squeeze here. There's no real reason not to. Again, 168 I talked about earlier. Any type of a long entry, 168 is going to be a great target. So let's see if we can continue higher here. I like a push into 168. That's up there a bit, but I think it can do it. Squeeze up into the 168. I'll show you guys kind of what I'm talking about on the, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here. Let's look at the 5-minute here just quickly. So there's a candle up here on the 5-minute, that does not have a wick on the top of it. It's not on MNQ, but it's on NQ at 168. So it's a 5-minute candle right there. So I think that's a great target on a push back up. Also kind of like bottom of the initial balance range as well. I wasn't even paying attention to initial balance. That's what was knocking us down right there. I didn't even pay attention to that this morning. Something I missed. Oh, well. But anyways, I think that's a great target up there, 168. It's kind of the IBL as well. And the chart doesn't want to load now. Great. Beautiful. You didn't have a lot of momentum on the 5-minute here on this push back up. It really, you inverse the 5-minute. We just inverse the 2-minute here. Your stop to break even and stuff's up here at 110.50. And then I would target kind of the 168 if you could. That'd be the idea. So that we'd probably be looking for. Guys, we got less than 1 minute in the segment. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Remember, the 50% off deal for the Rapid the Pro due in tonight and the Builder. It ends tonight. So do not wait until Sunday, Saturday, Monday to try to get the better discount there on those plans. It will not, it won't be there. So use code YouTube as always for the very best deal. Remember, the end of day drawdown Rapid account is still 20% off as well. So if you're looking to pick one of those up. On Monday, we will have the round table with Tom, Terry, Pine, and I do believe Husk will be on there on Monday. I'll be on there later in the week. We'll get the schedule out for you guys on Monday and let you know what that is. So, but that is going to wrap it up for us today. We do appreciate you guys being here and watching the show. I hope everybody enjoys your weekend. Thank you to everybody on the back end, and we will see you guys next time.